It's her dream. Whether she comes from the city or from the country. It's been her dream to guide her high school team to a state championship. She's seen those who came before her, watching while they took the court, dreaming of making that shot, that pass, that block, and joining her teammates and coaches when together they hoisted the gold ball. The work she has put in, the sacrifices she has made, the hundreds of hours alone in the gym, in a driveway, in a barn, nothing matches the feeling, nothing matches the pride of knowing you are forever part of something special, something tangible, something people can see, touch, and say. I remember her when she played. Tonight, hearts swell. Hearts are broken. Dreams continue. Dreams restart. And sadly, some dreams end. And for her, watch and see as her dream is played out live in front of those in person. And those around the state, around the country, even around the world. It's WIAA Girls Basketball Playoffs. And it's on W7 right now.
It's cold outside, but it's hot inside here at McFarland High School for today's sectional final between the Albany Comets and your Randolph Rockets. Welcome to W7. I'm Gary Whipperman. Along with me, of course, my season-long partner and coach. I said this today, this is our last game together, and I'd rather just look at the present, not look at the future, and enjoy having this game tonight. And what a game we're expecting today.
Yeah, obviously two teams that reached this level last year and did not advance forward to go to the state tournament as it was split. So goals have been set, work as soon as those games, ended in defeat. But both the kids returning and the coaches fired up for that opportunity to get back in the gym and have that opportunity again. And obviously two teams on unbelievable winning streaks, with Randolph still undefeated at 28-0 and the Albany Comets team that has won 21 straight. So exciting, the path they both got here, different, but the end result is we get an opportunity here, you and me working together. I look at it as an amazing opportunity and how blessed I've been to work with you and learn this side of basketball, but looking forward to a great one, great individual players on each team, great coaches, and obviously, as you can see, great support for girls basketball.
This is the Walbeck Group pregame show. We're going to be right back and talk Albany and Randolph basketball. You're watching Randolph girls basketball, and you're watching it on W7 Live. I think the wild card for this game is Davy Kotzma.
Maya Moldenhauer with it. Abby Kotzma, good for 3.
One final question for you, Abby, and the rest of the Randolph Rockets. Everything W7 does, we do
for the girls.
Absolutely.
Kotzma Can Do will be mic'd up in pregame. This is the Wallbeck Group pregame show. Gary Whipperman and Jonathan Sippes say, first of all, when you're faced with a challenge, how you respond determines the real winners. Rural Mutual believes there's something more important than just winning or losing a game. They believe that the team, school, and fans who support their athletes with dignity and class are the true champions. Rural Mutual is the proud sponsor of the WIAA Rural Mutual Insurance Sportsmanship Award since it started way back in 1965. From basketball to hockey to wrestling and gymnastics, the award recognizes more than team sportsmanship. It recognizes that sportsmanship matters in your community as well. Visit ruralmutual.com/WIAA and see how our team and your community can work together to become true champions. A message from W7 and the WIAA, keeping the education in sports. Well, Coach, let's start our pregame here, the Wallbeck Group pregame show, talking about Albany. What are the needs to know about Albany coming into this game?
Yeah, champions of the Six Rivers East Conference. They tied at 11-1 with Blackhawk. As we talked about earlier, they've won 21 straight, and I think, Coach Dasher is really proud. This is a team that was without starting point guard Peyton Walcoltz. The first 6 games, they went 1-3 and then ended up 2-4 going into those games. And again, what we saw was after a loss in overtime to Blackhawk was with the team that had to turn around and had only 1 day prep to play a really good Highland team today that is in its own sectional final. And as they're playing today, but this team, again, Brianna Dahl, the senior first team All-State as a junior returnee, has been so dynamic for them. Obviously a great scorer at 16.5 points a game, a phenomenal rebounder from the guard spot at over 6 rebounds a game. She leads the team with 5.5 assists, 4.3 steals. She does everything. She makes threes. But again, I think that team kind of knew day by day they needed to get better, and they won that night on Saturday, the 11th of December 11th against Highland, and they haven't looked back since. And obviously a group that starts 3 seniors, Kaya Zerflu as well as Peyton Walkholt, Brianna Dahl, and again also starting, 3 seniors. The 2 sophomores, though, have really stood out. Alana Dirtschi has really kind of does a little bit, doesn't wow you maybe with her athleticism, but averages 11 points a game, shoots the 3, almost 40%, has made 24 of them, rebounds the ball over 5 a game, 4 assists a game, 3 steals. Again, as she's seen that, and the younger players Coach Dasher talked about on that need to be able to get better. You're going to see a lot of full court man-to-man from the Dashers. They've been really good at turning people over and scoring off of that. They're very good in their 5-out offense against man-to-man. How can they handle the Randolph pressure will be a huge key, and how Randolph handled theirs as well. And then off the bench, Gracie Freitag has been a huge plus for them to have a 6-foot post player come off the bench, shooting 56%, averaging almost 6 points a game, 4.5 rebounds, has really excelled at her role. So again, this is an Albany team that got to this point last year, 19-3 last year, all 3 losses to Blackhawk. We'll actually have Coach Mike Flanagan on at halftime today. So, again, it is an Albany team. The Comets are poised to take that next step forward.
A lot of energy in this gym tonight. And, Coach, I think the entire community of Albany is here at this game.
Yeah, if it was a night game, we'd say the last one that left turned the lights off. So you love seeing that. You love seeing us, obviously, in Division 5, the smaller communities. You love to see them all rallying around their high school sports, and especially the girls' sports, which we know don't get that same attention, that we're so lucky that we have that platform with W7 and the For the Girls hashtag.
Wallbeck pregame show sponsored by the Wallbeck Group. Hey, the Wallbeck Group produces high-quality construction materials and delivers unparalleled professional design, engineering, and construction services throughout the Midwest. They're actively recruiting females to join their team. Visit www.walbeckgroup.com to learn more. 14 minutes away from game time. I'm going to get on the floor a little bit with a camera and follow some of the kids around a little bit and get them some FaceTime. Lots of time to go yet. So, Coach, while we're here, I mean, let's talk about the games coming up this afternoon on W7. It's a triple header today. Of course, the second game, one of the second and third game. First of all, Beaver Dam and Green Bay Notre Dame. I looked at our Instagram poll earlier. I want to just take a quick look and see where we are with our voters, because we did put a poll out on who's going to win. I want to see what the W7 Nation thinks first, and then I'll get your take on it. We'll give a little more weight to yours than the W7 Nation. But so 57% say Notre Dame, 43% say Beaver Dam. About what you think?
Yeah, I think so. I think you have two of the premier coaches in all of girls high school basketball, and Sarah Rohde and Tim Chase. You have a Green Bay team that has had that, target on their back as the reigning champions in Division II after beating Reedsburg last year. But obviously Beaver Dam has been there. Coach Chase has gotten this team ready, led by kind of a new group, a younger group, and obviously, for the first time, Gabby Wilkie playing outside the shadow of Maddie Wilkie. Again, they got, Beaver Dam gets there with a close win against Cedarburg, a 4-point win where, really Green Bay Notre Dame has not been touched. And again, I think, how do the Beavers handle the defensive intensity that Green Bay brings? And they've got, great players in their own right. Obviously, sophomore Gracie Gressick has been so good and at 30+. But again, I would think that would lean towards Green Bay. Obviously, I've been fortunate enough to watch a lot of Beaver Dam basketball over the last 5 years. And so you never count out Coach Chase's game. He'll have something in store. But again, what you expect to see on sectional Saturday, this definitely could be a game that you would have seen normally, in the state semifinals or in the gold ball game itself.
And speaking of which, another great one at 2:30 this afternoon, De Pere and De Pere and Germantown, live from Sheboygan North High School. Germantown, one of the most exciting games I've ever seen at any level, honestly. 90-87 win over Kaukauna. De Pere coming in, won handily in their game. Thoughts on those two coming together today?
Yeah, it's interesting. I would say the one thing that Germantown is the last two games, and then you look at that last regular season game against Arrowhead, they've been able to dig themselves out of some pretty big holes. 14-point, 15-point against Kaukauna, 14 against Arrowhead. Can they afford to get down to De Pere and count on that again? If the game is close, obviously, as it is for all, 36 minutes, there's the KK Arnold effect. But again, obviously, on the other side of it, you have a Jordan Melmans, who's not only had an unbelievable season, but an amazing career for the Redbirds. Will they be able to handle that pressure? As we talked about, Germantown doesn't change how they're playing. They're down one, they score, with 30 seconds left. They get a stop, they run right back down and take a quick shot,
right?
Instead of time and score. But again, the kids are so confident, and Coach Stuvey's installed that in them. So again, a great battle. I think we're going to see an unbelievable up-and-down game, as we saw with Germantown and Kaukauna. So, again, fans are in for a great treat there. I think it's one of those things. It's just, a little bit you worry about as Germantown kind of relied on coming back. They've got great confidence in it, but can they do it for a third time in 3 games?
And it's a rematch, too, between De Pere and Germantown. They played at the Kettle Moraine Thanksgiving shootout, or classic, and Germantown hung 105 points on them, and that's been a rallying cry for De Pere this year. So, their goal has been to get back and play Germantown again. This is what they've been shooting for all year. So, you got to believe we're not going to see that kind of outcome today.
No, and one of the greatest things when you play in those tournaments is you got to play right away sometimes. They have 105 scored on them, and then they lose, the next day to Pewaukee in overtime. And so, again, I think that tournament has really helped mold that team into where they've gotten to today. So, again, both of those games at Kettle Moraine that we're fortunate enough to call, I think is a big part of the DNA, in the De Pere team.
Well, we're going to come back and talk more about this one and listen to Abby Kotzma mic'd up on W7. We'll be right back. W7 Live, presented by Jolly Good Soda. We'll be right back.
Jolly Good Soda. We put the pop in Wisconsin.
GTV, presented by JVB Financial Advisor, is on W7. I'm a financial planner. Started doing this 36 years ago, back in 1985. What my best clients say I do for them is help them feel comfortable about their money and about their insurance protection. Work with young people that are just out of college and just getting started, to people that are nearing retirement, or some that are already in retirement. There's no obligation. There's no fees or anything like that. We just like to have a conversation and see if it makes sense to sit down and maybe talk about things a little further.
Welcome back to the Walbeck Group pregame show. Let me start by reminding you that the Hupke team draws on their shared in-depth knowledge of the community to guide their clients through the home buying and selling process. Recognized as one of the top 10 realtor teams in the nation for small teams and #1 team in Wisconsin by Coldwell Banker, you will not, and let me emphasize this, you will not find better representation than the Hupke team. Visit www.jenniferhupke.com. That's HUPKE to learn more, and follow them on Twitter, Facebook, and Instagram. The Hupke team. Coach, talking about here the first, the opening minutes. What can we saw from Randolph the other night when they played Oakfield, that you likened it to Mike Tyson coming out in his fights, and just fists flying, and it's that bold kind of approach. Do you think we'll see that again tonight?
Yeah, I mean, they're going to try to impose their will, and I think that's something defensively that goes overlooked with this team, as they've been so good offensively. Obviously, it's so much more than just Jory Bawalda. But again, whether it's in the three-quarter court with that 2-2-1 press, or even in the half court, we always talk about the number of deflections they're going to get, how aggressive they're going to be with their ball screen defense. And again, I think we were 7 possessions in before Oakfield got their first shot. So again, I think you have both teams. When you get to a sectional final and talking to, both Coach Dasher and both Coach Coach Kaufman, they're not going to change things. It's what that got them here. It's their DNA right now, and I expect that. I think both are very respectful of the guard play on both sides. I think Coach Kaufman understands how good with the basketball Brianna Dahl and Peyton Walcoats are. But again, I think trying to turn them over, turn defense into offense, is something both teams rely on. I know Randolph goals for today, they themselves want to have single-digit turnovers, but again, they want to limit things. And, against Sheboygan Lutheran, they wanted to they knew that was going to be up and down. They wanted to limit that game, Sheboygan Lutheran to under 50. Can tonight they be in that range, maybe even a little bit less? And again, I think you see it from the other side, where if you're Albany, your guard play has got to be really, really good, because you don't have that same matchup in size and ability to go inside with not only Jory Bawalda, but Maddie DeVries. 4 straight games in the tournament, 4 straight games in double figures. And again, the other night, when you have a Jory Bawalda, your all-everything player, only have 7 points. You relied. You got 13 from from Presley Bawalda. You got 10 from Maddie DeVries. So again, I think early on you're going to see Randolph try to play inside out. That's been a goal they've had in each and every game. And I think on the other side, you're going to see, can Albany make sure if they withstand the pressure, they don't speed up so much, because again, they'll have 5 people that can make plays with the basketball to start, so that they don't try to shoot it quicker than they want.
We are about 4 minutes away from National Anthem starting lineups. No go on the mic tonight for Abby. I think she's kind of relieved, honestly. She's evaded this a couple times now, so I think she's okay with it. We're 4 minutes away. Quick break. You're watching the Walbeck Group pregame show. W7 Live Sectional Saturday. It's coming. Here we go. I think the wild card for this game is Abby Kotzma.
Maya Moldenhauer with it. Abby Kotzma, good for 3.
One final question for you, Abby, and the rest of the Randolph Rockets. Everything W7 does, we do.
For the girls.
Absolutely.
WIAA Girls Playoff Basketball on W7 is brought to you by Jolly Good Soda. We put the pop in Wisconsin. Visit jollygoodssoda.com to find it in your area. The Hupkey Team, recognized as the #1 team in Wisconsin by Coldwell Banker. You'll not find better representation than the Hupkey Team. Visit www.jenniferhupkey.com. JVB Financial Advisor. From insurance to investment solutions. Visit www.jvbfinancial.net and get in touch with Jay. The Walbeck Group, named the best place to work by the Milwaukee Business Journal, and hiring for a wide variety of trades and professional positions. Visit walbeckgroup.com/careers to apply.
Welcome back to the Walbeck Pregame Show, Walbeck Group Pregame Show. Coach, first couple minutes are always so important. We say the first 4 minutes of the first half, first 4 minutes of the second half. What should we be looking for in the first 4 minutes of this game?
Well, I think with Randolph, you're going to see, how can they, they're going to see how they're being played inside. And again, I think with that starting group, you can have either Maddie DeVries or obviously Jory Bawalda inside. An Albany group that we have seen that likes to front the post. And I think when that does happen, will they be able to get the ball in the post maybe on a second pass in a high-low situation, I think, for the Rockets. So, again, I think seeing that when we're in the half court, the ability to score there. I think on the other side of it with Albany, I think you're going to see how can they attack through their ball screens with the hard hedge. How can they continue to keep their dribble and, again, be able to exploit as the Rockets get out. And again, can they get in those gap areas? And again, Brianna, we know that with Brianna Dahl that Presley Bawalda will be starting on her. Can they keep her off the glass from getting some easy baskets as well?
You've been watching the Walbeck Pregame Show. We are going to go on the floor. National Anthem starting lineups. Here we go. Sectional Saturday is here on W7.
Flag over there.
You're muted, Rose.
Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. The WIAA and Fargo Nation welcome you to today's basketball matchup between the Randolph Rockets and the Albany County. The WIAA requires good sportsmanship by student athletes, coaches, and spectators at education-based interscholastic events. We request your cooperation by supporting the participants and officials in a positive manner. Profane, racist, sexist, or ethnic comments, other intimidating actions directed at officials, student athletes, coaches, or team representatives will not be tolerated and are grounds for removal from the site of petition. Now, ladies and gentlemen, will you please rise? We ask you to remove your hats for the performance of our national anthem. First, for the Randolph Rockets. At guard, 5'6" senior, number 1, Abby Katzma. At guard, 5'8" senior, number 22, Presley Wiaa. At guard, 5'8" sophomore, number 30, Wiaa. At forward, 6' junior, number 32, Jory Wiaa. At forward, 5'9" junior, number 34, Eddie DeVries. Head coach for the Rockets is Chad Hoffman. Now let's meet the starting lineup for the Albany Wiaa. At guard, 5'9" senior, number 5, Wiaa. 5'5" senior, number 10, Peyton Waffle. At guard, 5'7" sophomore, number 21, Alana Dursky. At guard, 5'6" sophomore, number 22, Avery Gray. And at forward, 5'7" senior, number 30, Kaya Murphy. Head coach for the Rockets is Dennis Kessler.
All right, starting lineups, national anthem, all complete. Get ready here for the officials to toss the ball in this sectional final matchup between the Randolph Rockets and the Albany Comets, and the tip is won by the Rockets.
Imagine if every game was like this,
Yeah.
Coach. The energy is fantastic here today.
No question. We see Albany starting in their man-to-man.
We'll get the scoreboard up for y'all. You guys know the drill.
Again, Buwalda catching it out on the perimeter. There's the double team, step through, basket. Jory Buwalda gets the Rockets on the board first.
Heavy, heavy Albany favored crowd here. Coach, I'm just going to get the scoreboard up real quick.
Yeah, again, Albany able to break the 2-2-1 there. Got it to the 2-on-1 situation. Jory Buwalda, though, blocks the ball. Can't quite save it. It'll stay Albany ball on the baseline. Again, good sign there for the Comets.
Out of bounds, rocket ball. By the way, let me just say this right up from the front. We are obviously for all the girls, that's who we are. However, this game is sponsored by Randolph Girls Basketball. They paid the live streaming rights for us to do this game. So it may be a little slanted towards Randolph. That's okay. It doesn't mean that your team's gonna lose. It's just because we have no impact on the outcome of the game. Just enjoy the game, enjoy the atmosphere, enjoy the energy. We'll talk a lot about both teams. Just enjoy this game.
Yeah, now we have one turnover apiece is again trying to break their press. Okay, Rockets turned it over, but again, first shot there now for Albany is off. Rebound Jory Buwalda, so exerting herself at both ends. A rebound, a block, and 2 points so far.
Presley Buwalda at the wing. Top of the key, Maya Moldenhauer back to Buwalda.
You can see they're going to give Presley Buwalda a little bit of space.
To Sister Jory, and doesn't travel on Jory Buwalda. It'll be Comet ball.
Again, good job on the rotation by the Comets there, coming over and crowding Jory Buwalda on that one. She just hesitated for a second, dragged that foot before she got in her dribble move. Again, Comets using a little bit of a two-guard attack with a flasher in the middle to break the press.
Three, off the mark, rebound, Dirty.
And again, this is the Comets team that, even though they might be undersized, still out-rebounds their opponents by over 10 a game.
Moldenhauer to Abby Katzma. Katzma baseline drive, nice defense. That was nice defense by Wacholz, right in front of us, our coach. I mean, she planted 1 foot out of bounds and forced inside action.
Again, see how they guard the ball screen right here. Not going to go up. and again, challenge that as much.
Presley, no good. Jory just grabs the rebound out of the air, but brings it down. Got to keep that up high, Coach, right?
Yeah, went to the dribble, and again, I think the Comets are going to have to understand they can't jump with Jory Bawalda and expect to get the rebound. They've got to push her back, try to maybe see if they can get that contact. But again, if you're side by side, she's going to win that almost every single time. Tie-up goes to the Comets as the Rockets had won. Jory Bawalda, though, with the steal. Great pass to Kotzma there. Presley Bawalda with the jumper.
Press for 2.
Team Bawalda, all 4 points so far.
4-0 now, a steal, but a foul is going to be on Jory Bawalda. Something to watch tonight, Coach. Foul trouble on Jory. Got to watch it. Jory and Presley both have a tendency to get in some foul trouble.
Yeah, no question. Obviously, Presley in the games versus Hustisford and Sheboygan Lutheran 2 in the first half. Jory with 2 in the first half against Oakfield, and then got it, ended up with her 4th. Again, can't gamble as much. There's certain times where, again, now there's another gamble there.
Presley.
Second foul of the game.
Presley has her first, and Jory has her first.
So much like the scoring, Team Bawalda with both team fouls so far. Again, you can't great energy, as you mentioned. Adrenaline in the gym. If it's a 50-50 ball, can't say you don't want to be aggressive, but now you got to be a little more careful with each of them having one.
Absolutely.
Again, good attack off the ball screen right there by Alana Dirtschi.
Shot, got it! Comets on the board.
First basket by Avery Briggs. The sophomore averaging 3.6 points a game. Straight man-to-man, full court this time by the Comets. No jump out of it.
Press picks up her dribble down in the corner. Maddie DeVries. DeVries picks up her dribble. Skip pass. Bawalda, that one is long. Didn't look comfortable coming out of that shot, Coach.
No, hit the first one, has missed the next 2. And again, I think Maddie DeVries out on the perimeter, not exactly what Coach Kaufman wants, especially with her using the dribble. You can see them trying, again, the Comets trying to attack in their ball screen offense. Again, good job on the defensive end there, containing the ball.
Nice drop pass.
Yeah, Jory Bawalda helped up. Basket by Kyla Zerflu.
That is an awesome name. Kaya Zerflu on the hoop. Hopefully we'll call that a few times tonight.
Yeah, one of 3 Comets players averaging double figures. There's the fronting right there. And again, good pass by Abby Katzma. Gets it to Jory Bawalda over the top for the basket.
6-4 Rockets. Bring it a little closer there so you can see up close and tight. Shot no good. Rebound Maya Moldenhauer.
Yeah, and Brianna Draw, good drive. Again, attacked it hard with her left hand. I think something you see with Randolph is they're so good at forcing people to which they feel is their weaker hand. And Dahl, again, there's a lot of respect on the other end.
Bawalda kick out. Moldenhauer open 3. No good. Ball loose. The defensive rebound. Brianna Dahl. And throws it out of bounds. Coach, that's something that Albany has got to watch tonight is their turnovers. When you get one look on defense and get the ball, I mean that's a possession right there. You don't want to give it right back to Randolph.
No, and again, that's it's one thing if you have a post player running to the rim and you're trying to hit it over the head, and that's what you're trying to do with how you play offensively. But again, Dahl's such a good rebounder, at her size, and does it on both ends, offensive rebound as well as we saw there with the defensive rebound.
Kettle Moraine 10, Oak Creek 2, Lily Rangard 2 threes to open it for KM. Baseline jump shot, no good. Tie up. Good job by Kotzma getting in there, Coach.
She again, I think she does a great job offensive rebounding for the Rockets. Again, Brienne Baird, again, hit 2 the other night. Again, gets an open look from the corner. And again, doesn't get it to go down, but Rockets retain.
Shot no good. Hey, our scoreboard clock may be a little dicey today. It's kind of moving around. We got a lot of people around it, so we'll see.
Again, great hustle by the Comets. Looked like it would definitely be a tied ball. And again, they ripped it through. Good hands by Kotzma. Ball goes to the corner.
It'll stay with the Comets. Comets and Rockets. I mean, that's we got a
space
battle theme today.
Yeah, it's then we've already done the Warhawks against each other.
Right.
So.
Right.
But a couple subs in. Number 3, Gracie Freetag, Coach Dasher talked about the difference she's made, giving them an inside score, somebody that, again, does a great job on understanding her role coming off the bench. Again, let's see again. On the baskets, they've been able to get the Rockets to come up and overhelp. And this time the Rockets forced a turnover. So again, 3 turnovers for the turnover by the Comets, 3 turnovers for the Comets so far, 2 for the Rockets. We'll keep track of that throughout the whole game. Comets dig right back in, though, and pick up full court.
6-4 in favor of Randolph.
In for the first time, Lauren Grieger. Again, the 6-foot sophomore. Again, huge lift in the game against Sheboygan Lutheran with 3 threes. Again, provides great length. Kotzma to the rim.
Got her own rebound.
Nothing easy.
They're denying Jory right there at that entry point.
Yeah,
nice job.
that's a hard angle from the top.
Yeah.
Unless it's a high-low. So again, good job by the Rockets.
Brianna Baird got to get that up a little higher.
Yeah, and then I tell you what, even if Jory would have caught that one, Comets all in good help side on the midline, ready to help. Again, understanding that the person guarding Jory right now, it's Elena Dirtschi, is going to be fronting.
6-4 Rockets, and entry pass into Baird. Up short, rebound, Abby Hollis. Hollis into the front court. Stolen by Kotzma.
Hollis in the game for the first time for the Comets.
Buwalda will slow it down. Press top of the key. Now Brianna Baird.
Interesting right now on the matchup.
3-point shot, no good.
Kotzma, another offensive rebound.
Jory made him pay, coach, on that reload.
Yeah, and we talk about it all the time. Hardest thing to guard, hardest three-pointer to guard's off that offensive rebound. To kind of roll back out to her, gave her a second there to set her feet. She knocks it down.
9-4 Rockets. Nice give and go. Shot would not fall for Dahlman. Rebound Rockets.
Again, good look by Emily Dahlman there. Got it right up off the glass, just rolled out.
11-11 to go first half. As our clock challenges continue, there's a turnover.
Well, and that's the matchup that's curious to me right now. They actually have Gracie Freetag on Baird, and they're keeping a smaller, quicker player on Jory Buwalda so that person can front. So again, great job by Gracie Freetag right there, getting the deflection, causing the steal on the pass from Brianne Baird. Again, Baird's going to try to fire it. That softball instinct in her. She throws some things that are going to be coming in hot.
I was over at practice yesterday, coach, and Brianna Quarterby said, "You're going to come and do a softball game this year, right?" It wasn't a question, by the way.
Yes. Just tell us what date, because you're coming.
Baird at the wing. I said only if Jory does the game with me. So Jory's going to do the game with me. Presley into Jory. Nice look. Or that was Kotzma to Jory to Presley for 2.
And again, it's still Team Buwalda. All the points so far. Presley's second basket, 3 up and no good on the other end.
Been short a couple times now on that 3. Here's Jory Buwalda into the front court, picks up her dribble, take the 15-footer, no good.
Kotzma on the
Kotzma
offensive
is being
glass
so
again.
disruptive, coach.
Again, great to see somebody who, again, is qualified for the state tournament 3-point shoot-off. Again.
Long pass into Buwalda, triple team, up, looking for the foul and got it. It's going to be on Zerflu.
And again, give credit to Kotzma, again, as we talked about, is qualified for, one of the top Division V top 3-point shooters in the state, has not been going in as much as she would like, is showing that she can contribute in other ways. And as we know right now, Jory Buwalda never takes much time at the free throw line. There's no dribble, there's no breath. She just bends her knees and takes her shot at it, and again, knocks the first one down.
At practice yesterday, they weren't going to stop until Jory missed a free throw. I was standing right beside her at the free throw line, one after another, boom, 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 nothing but net. Over. They finally had to just stop her because they had to stop practice.
So first time out here, 13-4.
Hey, we'll take it with them. 9:58 to go. You're watching Sectional Saturday on W7.
We got one.
12-4 Rockets. I'm sorry, 13-4 Rockets. With 9:54 to go, first half.
Again, ball deflected. We talk all the time about the Rockets' defensive aggression. Moldenhauser able to get the deflection there. It stays with the Comets.
Baseline drive, Zerflu, out of bounds, Rocket ball.
Again, fourth turnover right there for the Comets. Scoring leaders right now, Jory Bawalda with 9, Presley Bawalda with 4 for the 13 for the Rockets. A basket each right now for Avery Briggs and Kyla Zerflu.
13-4 Randolph, 9:25 to go first half. Brianna Baird in the corner, skip pass, Grieger into DeVries. She's been quiet so far this first half, Coach.
She
Maddie
has,
DeVries.
and again, they did a good job as a good post feed inside by Grieger. DeVries was a little bit under the block, so when she went to make her move, and again, we talk about how efficient she is, she's pinned a little bit deep, it's short, and then she knocks it out of bounds. Good job by the Comets of getting her in her spot, getting her pushed to a spot where she couldn't be effective.
Ooh, thought about that three, didn't take it. That was Brianna Dahl.
Yeah,
gotta get her going offensively.
No
here, Coach.
question. And again, she rejects the ball screen there, doesn't use it, and the gap helps really good by the Rockets there that doesn't let her get all the way to the rim.
Got past Buwalda, pull-up jumper, got it.
Dirtschi with her first basket.
Nice attack by Dirtschi on that drive.
We'll see here with Coach Dasher if he changes it up a little bit. They've specifically stayed pretty much full court man. It's got to have a little more touch on the high-low there. From
Baird with the fastball coming in hot.
Oh, my gosh. Somebody's finger gets caught in that one. Good help there by DeVries
Dahl,
on
no
the
good
spin
rebound,
back.
and we're going to have a foul.
Been a pretty clean game. We're halfway through. It's only the fourth foul, third on the Rockets.
Reminder, 2:30. It's a W7 doubleheader. Germantown and De Pere and Green Bay Notre Dame and Beaver Dam. Both games live, both games free right here on YouTube. Check it out. Here it's 13-6 Randolph, first half sectional finals. Winner goes to the state tournament. Everything on the line today.
Great defense and the help there. Not only did Presley Bawalda did a good job, but she got backside help on the spin by Dahl from Abby Katzma. Last foul was on Maya Moldenhauser. So Moldenhauser, Presley Bawalda, and Jory Bawalda each with one. Only one team foul so far on the Comets.
Three, no good, rebound Rockets. Andrew Lotch just gave me Brienne Baird's new nickname. We're gonna call her Boom. He said Baird brings the boom. That she does. You better have your head on a swivel when she's passing the ball, I'll tell you that.
Again, see the Rockets a little bit. They talked about Coach Kaufman wanting to go inside out. You know, got a little more high-low here. They had Maddie DeVries high. Three-pointer by Katzma, no good. There she is to try to get the rebound again. It's going to get caught a little bit out of position here. Comets, though, going a little fast. Dahl tries to kick it ahead. Ball gets one hand on it and unfortunately goes out of bounds. So the Comets with their fifth turnover.
Our first international viewer on today, Coach, Arjun Patel from London, UK, watching Jaden and Maya. I tell you, these kids got family and friends everywhere. Arjun, thanks for joining. Appreciate it, and appreciate your support of W7 girls basketball.
Well, it's good we have the 1 o'clock game with the time change.
Yeah, so
there.
it's 7:15 there right now. Arjun's
see.
impressed. I knew that right away.
Yeah, that was really
I knew
good.
That off the bat.
I knew off East Coast, and then I was trying to calculate it. So
Moldenauer on the line, no good. Rebound, walk holes, pass ahead. Ooh, looked like a double dribble, didn't call it. Shot, no good.
Yeah, good curl action
Albany
behind
cannot
it.
buy a hoop here in this first half.
Now, that's a good look right there, and you're talking about, you know, a 35% three-point shooter in Walkholtz can't get it to go down. Pretty open look.
You can't front DeVries like that offensively. She's just too tall, too strong. She's going to deflect that every time.
Again, ball deflected back out, and you see, you bring four players up if you're the Rockets, and you're going to have all four. It's great to have Jory Bawalda as your release there, but they get it to Presley.
Press in the front court.
Brianna Dahl Guarding
shadowing
her. Yeah,
Tight,
no question.
tight. Moldenhauer not giving her much room either. Kotzma top of the key. DeVries.
Zerflu doing a really good job denying Jory Bawalda the ball, even all the way up to the high mid post.
You can see they're trying to find her. Moldenhauer, no good. Rebound, Bawalda. No good. Ball loose, still loose. Picked up, Comets. And we're going to have a foul.
That's going to be Kotzma's second. I'm sorry, Kotzma's first. They called that last one on Moldenhauser, so. It's the second time out here called by the Comets. 6:19 left in the first half. 13-6 in favor of the Randolph Rockets.
Hey, while we got a break, let me let you know that a great opportunity exists for people who enjoyed sports as participants and would like to give back to the game that means so much to them. Becoming a high school game official gives you the opportunity to get involved, get in shape, and help teach the game to young people. Signing up is easy. To become a WIAA licensed official, go online at wiaawi.org to apply and become a WIAA licensed official. A message from W7 and the WIAA, keeping the education in sports. And that's a genuine message, Coach. We need officials desperately right now. And I would say to any women out there, especially young women who've missed the game, you can get back into it by being an official. It's awesome.
Yeah, no question. And that chance to have other kids as you're playing, you say, involved with the game, the mentorship that would help. And again, it is a shortage right now, and it's something for our game to continue to grow. We need to have young players that they see, you know, they could do that one day. They see somebody that looks like them officiating the game.
New York City checking in. Parmella, thanks for joining. Charge of Bawalda, that's her second. Huge call.
Yeah, great job. Peyton Walcolt all the way dropping down on the weak side, gets there in front of the rim, and again, gets her feet established according to the official. Gets the second foul on Jory Bawalda right there with 5:55. Again, that's trying to throw that pass from the wing. It's easier to get your help side there, or in the high-low, it's harder because you're in the middle of the floor. Let's see what we've got the action here. Coach Dasher calling the timeouts, I think, to try to get the Comets in a little bit more open floor right here. 5 out type of action with curl cuts. Can't get the layup to go down. Rebound by Randolph. Presley Bawalda's got the ball. Presley Bawalda gets in deep. Kicking it back out to Lauren Grieger again. Bawalda
blocked. Dahl on the block.
It's just a great play from behind. Bawalda got her on the step, had the angle to the rim, and Dahl's able to get it from the backside. It'll stay with the Rockets here.
Down in the corner, Kotzma 3. Long rebound. Comets.
Again, good inbound set, good screen in. Kotzma got a good look, a little bit quick with it.
Durchie on the board. Kettle Moraine 21, Oak Creek 11. 4 threes from Lily Rangard in the first half. Top of the key, Durchie.
Again, Hollis tries to get baseline.
Yep.
Cut
Picks
off
up
again.
her
Both teams doing such a good job of containing dribble penetration right now. Jory Bawalda giving a little bit of space here to Zerflu. Again, deflection right there by Kotzma. Hard drive and kick out.
3, got it! There it is.
Again, Durchie came in shooting almost 40% from the three-point line. That will be her 25th made three of the season.
Alana Durchie on the 3. It's a 4-point game.
Coach Dasher asking the crowd to get into it on the sidelines.
Oh, the Albany students are awesome. Love the Albany students.
Again, especially when you're on the end that you're defending.
Presley from the wing for 3. No good. Rebound. Tied up and pulled down by Avery Briggs.
I like that. They let him play a little bit, and Briggs did a good job of ripping that through there when Kotzma got her hands on it. Briggs is going to try a 3 of her own. No good.
Rebound.
Offensive rebound.
Up, basket, foul. Alana Durchie doing it on the offensive end here the last couple of minutes, Coach. 5 quick points for her. We'll have to make it 6.
Yeah, and it gets a foul called, the second team foul there on Maya Moldenhauser. Again, rebounding the shot there, putting it back in.
Coach, 16 fouls on Randolph, just 1 on Albany. Free throw is no good. Jory on the rebound. 13-11, 3:35 to go. Our scoreboard clock is out, so I have to tell you guys the clock. Ball loose, still loose, picked up Comets.
Yeah, DeVries got it and got a good look there. Again, a little bit short on it. Can't get it
down
to
the
go.
corner. Runner hit the side of the backboard, rebound, Rockets.
Oh, Katzma outletting to Maddie DeVries.
I don't think that's what you want. I don't know if you want that. Baird in the corner. Inside for DeVries, and we're going to have a foul. This is going to be on Emily Dahlman.
Yeah, and we'll see. Jory Bawalda goes to the bench with about, after that free throw, an and one opportunity. So Maya Moldenhauser and Jory Bawalda on the bench, 2 starters. Beard and Grieger in their place, along with Presley Bawalda, Katzma, and DeVries.
3:11 to go. From the wing, 3, Grieger couldn't get it. Rebound, Brianna Dahl.
But they need her to be aggressive like that.
And now a turnover. Coach, I got to tell you, one thing that's really impressive me is that Albany is able to hold Randolph to really one look most times. I mean, and you know, when you got Jory under there and you got Maddie under there, that's been such a huge strength for Randolph through these playoffs. And Albany has taken that away here in this first half.
Yeah, and now, you know, we get with 3:02 left. That foul and kind of a 50-50 ball is called on Abby Katzma. So the third Rocket with 2 fouls. That'll send Brianna Dahl to the free throw line for the 1-and-1.
Coach Kaufman pleading his case with the officials to no avail. Free throw, good.
Dahlman shooting 57% on the season, is able to earn the second one. 13-12, a chance here for the Comets to have the game tied.
We are tied up 7 in a row for the Comets. It's 13-13 with 3:02 to go. They break that press easily into the front court as Lauren Grieger, spin move, drive, pass, DeVries.
Great job in their press offense right there.
Grieger, DeVries.
Yeah, and you got to credit Grieger. She didn't just dribble it down the sideline. She got in, got the help defense to come over. DeVries on the backside gets the bounce pass.
Oh, light it up, Brianna Dahl for 3.
And again, Dahl sees the ball go in.
Albany gets their first lead of the game, 16-15. Baird, Grieger.
Yeah, Grieger had a shot at it.
I
don't think she was quite ready.
Katzma on the feed to DeVries. Great pass by Abby Katzma.
Free tag a little bit slow coming over. Going to get called for the foul. So a couple fouls on interior defense here by the Comets in the last 2 possessions. Maddie DeVries to the line.
Grandma Moldenhauer checking in from Myrtle Beach.
DeVries misses the first. Again, 4 straight games of double figures. You know, shooting 56% from the line. Career high 18 points versus Wayland Academy. She'll get a second chance here to tie the game with 2:24 left.
By the way, Grandma, you have amazing granddaughters. They are just wonderful girls. 16-15, and we're going to have a equipment stoppage.
Shoe tie.
Shoe tie. Hey, the Hupke team believes in empowering every client with the information, resources, and advice they need to make wise investment decisions. With experience in property management, banking, customer service, accounting, and even law enforcement, you will not find better representation than the Hupke team. Visit www.jenniferhupke.com to learn more and follow them on Twitter, Facebook, and Instagram.
Well, a little horn set there, and Dahlman had a teammate going back door. Lauren Grieger lost sight of her man, but shorted the pass a little bit. Grieger used that length.
Rejected by Dahl.
Dahl again. Third block of the game. Blocks a jumper flying over. It'll be Rockets ball out of bounds. Down 1 with 1:57 left here in the first half.
Shot no good. Rebound, Comets.
Presley Bawalda missed the threes, missed a couple threes, has a couple jumpers to go with that. She's got 4 points here in the first half. Dahlman, so good with the ball. Just aggressive, Again, changes speeds well. Ball to the top to Dirtschi. Again, you could see Lauren Grieger trying to force her to her non-dominant hand.
Dahlman to Dirtschi.
Let's see here, first post touch.
Free tag, no good.
Good rebound by DeVries here.
Here come the Rockets. Baird to DeVries. Charge on Maddie DeVries.
And again, a little bit the pass set her up in a bad spot. You know, she caught it about 8 to 10 feet from the basket and trying to gather herself on the dribble, you know, kind of smashed into free tag there. You know, the Rockets giving up their bodies to take charges. So again, we saw it earlier with Peyton Walkholtz and on Jordy Bawalda, and then right there with Maddie DeVries by Gracie Freitag.
Dahl on the drive, basket. Brianna Dahl.
7 straight by Brianna Dahl.
It's a 12-2 run for Albany, Coach. 40 seconds to go first half. Coach Dasher again livening up the crowd. Runner no good by Presley Bawalda. Rebound Comets. 28 seconds first half. We'll get the clock fixed at halftime and have it up for you second half.
It's a big collision in the middle of the lane there with Maddie DeVries and Gracie Freitag. I think Freitag, unfortunately, took more of the brunt of the blow.
Hey, tonight's game is sponsored by the Walbeck Group. The Walbeck Group has been named a best place to work by the Milwaukee Business Journal and is hiring for a wide variety of trades and professional positions. Visit walbeckgroup.com/careers to apply and to learn more. Thank you to the Walbeck Group.
20 seconds left here in the first half. 18-15 Albany. Work it to get the last shot. Again, a 12-2 run here to close the first half. Majority of that time with Jory Bawalda in foul trouble. She has sat since the third.
Drive, wow, didn't get it to fall. Sorry, Coach. Dirtschi went through that shot late. It's halftime, and the Comets go flying off the floor. Loving their first half. (18-15) Albany. Don't go anywhere. You're watching Sectional Saturday on W7. Hey, quick reminder, Mike Flanagan, former head coach at Blackhawk, state champion, will be joining Coach Sippets at halftime for a little chat about girls basketball in the state. Here comes Flan, I see him now. Quick break and we'll have Flan on the mic. You're watching W7 Live.
Hey, welcome back. With 8.5 minutes left in halftime, we're so lucky to have former Blackhawk head coach, state champion, now still working with the program, Mike Flanagan, joining us here. Obviously familiar very much with the Albany program as the co-champions of the Six Rivers East Conference. Coach, are you surprised at all in the first half, I guess, with obviously how it ended there? Albany really did a great job defensively. This is a very potent offensive Randolph team.
Boy, I'll tell you, talk about resiliency, right, Coach? And the fact that it looked like all the momentum was on Randolph's side. They had really made it difficult in the half court for Albany. They really had so few good looks even. But as you said, I think Coach Dasher's got a really good defensive scheme. I think they're bringing that help side in so that every time with the front on Bowalden, they try to get that lob. They've had kids there. They took the one offensive foul out of that lob play. So I think they just, they did what we've seen them do all year, which is stay the course, not get too rattled, and really just be a scrappy ball club. But Randolph, they have a lot of weapons. Obviously, that stretch there where Jory was on the bench gave them a chance to rest Zerflu. Those two have been really battling in the half court.
Well, I like the change even when he brings, Coach Dasher brings Gracie Freitag. He doesn't put her on Jory Bowalden. She got a great deflection, guard and beard. And again, I think knowing they want a front, knowing that's going to be more of a battle for Freitag to get around. Again, like you said, the pass from the wing, the lob, it's allowing with the height they're putting on it for the help side to get there. What adjustments would you look for Randolph to make in the second half offensively?
I really believe that they got to get the ball swinging side to side a little bit more. When they've been able to get good change of sides and bring those posts, not to have a back to the basket try to touch, but really just bringing them across. There were a couple times I think DeVries came across and she was really untouched. And I think that if they can get that ball moving back and forth a little bit more and get their post touches in on the run, I think that's really what I would look for them to do a little bit. And they've gotten out of the 2-2-1. There was the one dead ball where I was kind of surprised, but I think they're gassed. Albany's pace of game is going to test Randolph's legs a little bit. So
yeah, I think you talked about the depth, and again, even though that they haven't shown the run and jump in the full court, that pace of having Presley Bowalda have to handle that every single time. And again, especially not only Jory Bowalda with 2 fouls, but having Maya Moldenhauser with 2 and Abby Katzman, the people that help her handle it. Again, I think in transition, they got that one basket they got late. They did a good job of breaking it. Lauren Grieger got it and drew the defense and hit Maddie DeVries for the layup. But as we've watched, there hasn't been a tournament game where the Rockets haven't had less than 6 people score in the first half. And right now, only 3, with Maddie DeVries with a single bucket, Presley Bowalda with 4, and even though she got it early, Jory Bowalda with the 9 points. I really thought offensively for the Comets, when Brianna Dahl got to the free throw line and saw the ball go in, the whole team seemed to gain some confidence. Talk about that. Obviously, her ability, she knocks the 3 down, she gets to the rim, but again, offensively, when they spread you out, they really have a lot of different options to be able to, again, you've seen them. How offensively do you think they can continue to go at Randolph with the foul trouble?
Well, I like the 5-out continuity that they run where they're getting those back doors. There was a missed layup early from Dahlman, but you could see that action. They're going to try to get downhill. They're going to try to bring that weak side wing, back door hard, and then that promotes the lift. And, the big thing for Albany that got them back in this game was a couple of times when they're able to get penetration and kick to corners. And I think that's what it's going to be about. If they can continue to find kids, it's not going to be Dahl all the time. And it might be Wacholtz or it might be the Dirty girl. But can you find those threes off your penetration? Because they're finding out it's really tough to score against this Randolph team with their length in the paint and at the rim.
Yeah, you mentioned about getting back door. Even when they went to that horn set, Dahl came off of it, had her teammate back door. Grieger was watching the ball, staying up in the gap, and really Grieger's length bailed her out on that Dahl wasn't able to get it over the top of her. But again, I thought when he called the second timeout, Coach Dasher did, I thought that's when they settled in a little bit more offensively. They got the good movement. Again, they want to play in that 5-out. They got away from the ball screens a little bit. And again, without Freitag on the floor, then it opens that open post where they can have those cutters coming from either side, especially when the ball is swung. But we appreciate you being here so much. And
yeah,
obviously it's your expertise and your experience. Great to see former players like Natalie Leisinger playing in Madison. Obviously, congratulations on Bailey Butler winning 6th Woman of the Year in the Horizon League. Obviously, a great freshman year for her at Green Bay. And again, looking forward to the next crew of Blackhawk players that not only will have great things in high school, but go to college, whether it's to play basketball or to be the great young women that you've helped develop.
Yeah, and the thing about Natalie and the thing about Bailey, just to watch them translate those simple things, those fundamental things, and to see that it works at that next level, that sometimes people, promote or prioritize the high flyers. And, Bailey's just had a heck of a season doing the little things that we fell in love with at Blackhawks. So we're really proud. But, again, what a great atmosphere. What a great high school basketball game so far. Two very, very good teams. And I think the second half is just going to be a real joy to watch. So I'm really looking forward to it.
Yeah, 18 minutes to decide who goes to state here. We'll be right back. You're on Randolph Rockets basketball. Right now, Albany 18, Randolph 15 with 2 minutes left in halftime. Gary Whipperman will be joining us here back on the mic. You're listening to W7, sponsored by Jolly Good Soda.
Well, you always come out ahead when you get Mike Flanagan on the mic. I mean, great insight, great knowledge, of course, and a great friend of W7.
Yeah, great familiarity of the Albany team, and obviously somebody that understands and helps promote girls basketball, whether being the head coach at Blackhawk or now having a chance to spend some more time with his family and his granddaughter and soon-to-be second granddaughter.
That's crazy.
On the way.
He's too young for that. First half numbers, Coach, what do you got?
Yeah, obviously in an 18-15 defensive battle, let's start with Albany. 18 first half points, led by 7 points apiece from Brianna Dahl. She hit 1 3, as well as Alana Dirtschi also had 7. She hit a 3 as well. 2 points each from Avery Briggs. She got them started with the first basket, and 2 points for Kylie Zerflew. Nobody in real foul trouble, only 3 team fouls. For the Rockets, 15 first half points. They were led by Jory Buwalda, as we've talked about. She does have 2 first half fouls. Presley Buwalda with 4 points, and Maddie DeVries with 2 for a total of 15. Again, foul trouble for the Rockets, 2 apiece on 3 players. First, Abby Katzma. Secondly, Maya Moldenhauer. And again, 2 on Jory Buwalda. So no players have 3. Looking forward to a great second half here. Looks like for Albany, it'll be the same starters: Dahl, Dirtschi, Briggs, Zerflew, and Walkholtz. For the Rockets, back to their original 5 as well.
18-15, your halftime score. We are 18 minutes away from determining the berth in the state tournament, and this one is could go any way you can imagine right now.
Again, there's another backdoor
coming our way.
Just like Coach Flanagan talked about. Good deflection on the help side by Jory Buwalda.
See that speed, Coach? See that speed, how I just got out there and knocked that thing away?
I'm just glad a Jolly Good didn't go flying or a camera.
We got to protect our Jolly Good.
Yeah, two straight possessions here, 2 deflections by the Rockets. It'll stay with Albany, though, as it's on the baseline here. Again, Randolph staying in their man-to-man. And the Rockets with the 5-guard look, go 5 out. Again, a little bit into more what Coach calls kind of just, again, their Marquette set. See a little less. This is where they had a little more success than the ball screen offense early on. Great drive and dish down below.
Straight up by Bolton. Oh, Coach, I don't know about that one.
Yeah, I think there's a pretty good view down here. Maya Moldenhauer is going to get called with the slap across. That's her 3rd. 2 free throws upcoming here for Kylie Zerflew. Zerflew shot 66% on the season.
And Coach, Randolph only goes 7 or 8 deep at most. I mean, and you're gonna have some foul trouble here. We're gonna have issues with that in the second half, I think, for the Rockets.
And a great point Coach Flanagan talked about, it was the Albany depth. And even though they didn't really turn over the Rockets, only 2 first half turnovers, they were breathing hard. And again, as you mentioned, as Lauren Grieger checks in, Maya Moldenhauser checks out. Here we see the full court man.
Biggest lead of the night for the Comets, 19-15. It was 13-4. Since then, Randolph has scored 2 points. Their offense has completely been stifled by this Comet defense.
And again, we try to see here, they'll try to extend, get a little bit there. You see Grieger coming off the ball
She wasn't
screen.
sure where to go with that.
No. Again, not as comfortable.
Turnover, Albany ball.
Again, she's usually not in this quick to start a half either. So again, first touch off the ball, that she gets it, she has to come off the ball screen. Just so fundamentally sound.
Drive blocked. Grieger on the block.
And again, just to see Albany, they didn't, they drove it, they kicked it out. The players are where they're supposed to be to help their teammates.
Presley Bawalda, top of the key. Grieger's got to take that, Coach.
Yeah, they're going to dare him.
Shot.
You could see Coach Dasher trying to get as many bodies around Jory Bawalda as possible. Ball stripped away from Grieger.
At some point, Coach, you got to do a perimeter shot here and try to tighten up that defense because it's all sagging in on Jory right now.
And again, if you don't take the shot, you have no chance at an offensive rebound. Obviously, every shot you take, you want to have a chance to make, but you're right. They've got to be able to open the floor up. Again, a shot with sagging opens up a little bit more, again, ability to offensive rebound. And again, that's a way that Jory Bawalda can get back in the game if she can't get the touches off the pass.
Got to find a way to get her active here in the second half. Got to activate Jory here.
Again, Grieger sees the ball there, could add a deflection.
Yep, or an interception even. 16:05 to go, 19-15 Albany. Nice back door. Blocked by DeVries on a foul called.
Yeah, I think the block was clean. I don't think.
Got her with the body though, I think.
she couldn't stop her momentum from coming into her. Zerflew back to the line for the second time already.
Got it, 5-point lead.
There you go, 2 for 3 for Zerflew. As we said, shooting 66% from the line. Maya Moldenhauser back in. She replaces Maddie DeVries, so they will play around Jory Bawalda. Zerflew hits both. The lead is 6.
21-15, biggest lead for Albany.
Yeah, the Rockets go over the top that time against the Albany full court press. They get it ahead to Jory Bawalda, who's taken down going for the ball by the Albany player. Foul is going to be on Kyla Zerflew. So that's her first foul. We got it as her second, but we'll take the scoreboard at its word.
Coach, at 8.5 minutes, Randolph had 13 points in the first half. So you're talking 11 minutes of game time, 2 points. Katzma, right on cue. Katzma can do for 3.
And again, really good cross-screen action. They got her after she got the rescreen at the top.
And now a turnover.
Able to set their press. When you can't score, you're relying on a team that doesn't press off of misses. First time Randolph's able to get in their 2-2-1. Pays off there after the 3 by Katzma. They're able to get the ball back off the turnover when they get into their press.
15:28 to go. Huge 3 from Abby Katzma.
Look for the same action again. Cross screen.
Entry
again,
pass.
Katzma to the top.
Press, or Katzma again. Not this time.
Jory Bawalda.
There's that offensive rebound you talked about, Coach. Right there. Bawalda, basket, foul. That's how you activate Jory Bawalda, right there.
And again, the cross screen by Katzma. They go to the same set. She's open at the top. Her man stays, and Katzma's man stays in double team. Bawalda kicks it out, missed 3, but then you have a better chance there for Jory Bawalda. Misses the and 1 attempt, but it's 21-20. Again, 5 quick points here for the Rockets after that long lull.
21-20 Albany. 15 minutes remaining.
Again, they got to watch some of the backdoor action.
Nice
again,
job
another
by
deflection. But again, they're getting in the lane, and the Rockets are getting caught watching the basketball as the Cutters are getting behind them. You got to stay in the gap, be able to see man and ball.
Abby Hollis on the inbound, knocked away again. You'll take those all day, right, Coach?
Yeah. Again, trying to get some cross-screen action there. Good shot by Albany. Good solid screen. Caught Presley Buwalda a little bit there, but again, able to get the deflection. Maya Moldenhauer with the steal off the inbounds pass. Again, right away, great defensive pressure by Avery Briggs.
Right in her. Right in there for good defense by Briggs. Kotzma, Moldenhauer, skip pass, Grieger, she'll take the three, no good, rebound.
Really good box out that time by Kylie Zerflew to keep Jory Buwalda off the glass.
And Jory's got to play safe now. She's got 3 fouls. She can't get another one. Am I right? Does she have 3?
She has 2.
2, okay, my bad.
Yeah, she hasn't picked up that third one yet. Moldenhauser's the only player for either team right now. So, again, Dahl got a pretty good look there off the reversal, just couldn't get it to go down.
At the next timeout, I'm actually taking a camera down to the Randolph student section, giving them a camera for a crowd cam for the second half. So, no idea what's going to happen with that, but we're going to give it a try.
It's interesting here. Jory Buwalda bringing it up, and I'll say this. Again, she ends up turning it over, not usually in that position.
Drive, shot, no good. Lit on the bucket again for Albany here to start the second half, Coach.
Yeah, Dahl with a good drive. 2 Randolph players try to rebound. It gets knocked out by the Comet player, so it'll be Randolph ball, length of the floor. Again, going to look possibly long as they send Jory Buwalda there, but Graham Beard.
Presley said, I'm going for the ball.
Yeah, and she had it in her hands. Graham Beard kind of led her into that, or, you know, the defender was sitting behind. And again, I think Presley took her down as she caught it, is what the officials saw. It looked like Presley did have it first, but again, timeout Rockets.
Quick break, you're watching W7 Live, presented by Jolly Good Soda. We'll be back.
Jolly Good Soda. We put the pop in Wisconsin.
There it is, the student cam at Randolph. Uh-oh, we're going to have fun with this. I can see this already.
We'll see here. A lot of times coming out of timeouts, we've seen a defensive change by Coach Kaufman. Looks like they'll stay with the man-to-man. Again, they go to the horn set.
3-point shot, no good. Rebound, Baird.
Yeah, Baird, good job there.
Now Abby Kotzma.
Get what set they want here. This will go high ball screen, sister to sister, Buwalda time.
Presley to Baird. Skip pass, Moldenhauer, 3. No good. Buwalda on the board, up and in for 2.
Yeah. Again, just that middle ball screen right there as the Rockets take the lead back. Change a little bit in their press here that time. That's going to be Moldenhauer's 4th.
Coach, what's your take on the officiating in this game as far as not the quality, but more just like style? Is it a tightly called game?
Yeah. You know, again, I think sometimes you get a little bit nervous.
Just keep it there. Yeah. Keep it there.
You know,
Just get the crowd.
of some plays that maybe they haven't seen during the regular season. But again, Dirt She, again, I think Maya Moldenhauer needs to understand she's got 3 fouls. She can't try to block that from the side or behind. She got, you know, Elena Dirtshey to take a quick shot attacking against the press. So, again, you know, credit the aggression from Albany's been a little bit more aggressive. So, again, 2 misses, though, right there And they get a throw ahead here. Presley Buwalda can't get it to go. Albany comes back out of it with McKenna Broughton.
(22-21), 12:49 to go, second half. Picks up her dribble, back up top. Alana Durchie.
Just really heavy forcing left here. They'll get to the ball screen here. Can they get Jory Buwalda? Not necessarily out on the perimeter for a foul, but just out of position.
Got it.
Great. Walkholtz with the jumper there. Comets take the lead back, 23-22. Here's a little bit of run and jump. Causes the turnover by Katzma.
Tell you what, this Albany crowd is fantastic. 23-22, Comets by 1. Baseline drive, back out top again, or to the wing, beg your pardon, now back up top.
You don't see an Albany team panicking.
No, not at all.
When they drive the ball, they understand there's going to be multiple looks. And if not, they come to a good jump stop, they pivot, they find the release person, and again, they don't turn it over.
Drive, triple team, ball loose. Jory Buwalda comes away with it, getting all kinds of pressure.
Yeah.
Nice pass. Couldn't get it to go.
Yeah, good job by Lauren Grieger. Got it out from Jory Buwalda, and they had the 2-on-1, and just Presley Buwalda's bounce pass kind of rolled off Brianna Baird's hands. Again, they got to the 2-on-1 they wanted, just couldn't convert. Back to the 2-2-1 here for the Rockets, though. They can set it off the dead ball.
Oh, good job marking the press. Zerflew takes it back out again. From the wing, Dahlman.
Good job by Bard on the weak
Baird
side.
stepped right in front and took that away.
Yep. They got Jory Buwalda to step up off her man, but couldn't make him pay.
Lauren Grieger up top. Abby Katzma on the drive, and she's fouled.
Good job putting it down. Again, people talk about how do you break runs, and not that there's a big run right now, but that's an important foul, I think, for the Rockets to get, just because it takes another step getting closer to the bonus, and again, it makes the closeout a little bit different. It's the first one on Brianna Dahl, team's third.
23-22 with 11:07 to go, second half. Katzma down on the baseline for Jory Buwalda.
There's that second defender. Again, they're going to make somebody else have to score. I mean, Jory's done a good job on the glass. Left-handed shot, no good by Presley Buwalda.
Briggs has done a really nice job on Buwalda.
Presley Buwalda, steal back right there. They stayed with it. Credit Lauren Grieger going after the offensive glass. Pressured McKenna Broughton right there, who threw it across the lane. Presley Buwalda gets the steal, the basket, and gets the foul and the opportunity at the three-point play. Maybe the first foul on Peyton Walkholtz. Again, good job defensively of holding their ground by the Comets there. Again, the turnover cost them.
Free throw good. 25-23 Rockets. 10:44 to go.
Second turnover of the second half by the Comets.
Ball loose.
And there's
Katzma.
the third.
Pull up, no good. Rebound, Comets.
Can't convert there again. Great opportunity off the turnover. Katzma can't get the short runner to go. Gracie Freitag back in the game for the Comets.
Boy,
deflection.
Presley Buwalda has just blanketed Brianna Dahl in this second half.
Yeah, and really aggressive off the ball screen there. Rockets get the deflection. Ball's tied up. They'll get it on the alternate possession.
(10:17 to go, 25-23. Rockets by 2. We approach the 10-minute mark.
And again, getting Maddie DeVries a little bit of blow here.
Pass it to Buwalda, blocked.
Wow, really good help side defense there.
Well, you don't see that very often, the Jory Buwalda getting blocked. Pass ahead, blocked the other way, Grieger that time, and Buwalda comes away with it. Jory pass ahead, Brianna Baird. Grieger on the drive, shot off the glass, no good, but she's fouled. Offensive foul.
I think that one's harder just because there's nowhere for her to come down. But again, credit Albany for getting their feet set. That's what the officials saw. So offensive foul on Lauren Grieger. We'll have a timeout on the floor. Coach Dasher calls it for the Comets. 25-23 Randolph with 9:45 left.
Hey friends, nearly 800 of the state's top student athletes will be recognized for excelling academically and athletically through the WIA Scholar Athlete Award Program. Underwritten by Marshfield Clinic, applicants will be in the running for the 32 State Scholar Athlete Awards presented at a reception in May. Application materials are available exclusively online through the WIA website. Deadline for nominations is March 11th, 2022. A message from W7 and the WIA, keeping the education in sports. We talked about this earlier, but again, the top producing Hupke team assists buyers and sellers throughout Waukesha, Milwaukee, Washington, Racine, Ozaki, Jefferson, and Walworth counties with over 26 years of combined experience, solid credentials, and personalized customer care. Jennifer Hupke, Tricia Vins, Kim Anka Panato, and Mariah Marquardt each bring their own unique skill set to the team, a winning combination that ensures 100% client satisfaction. You will not find better representation than the Hupke team. Visit www.jenniferhupke.com and follow them on Twitter, Facebook, and Instagram. Nice fake, let the defender go by, got her own rebound, blocked.
Ooh, that's a
blocked
jump
again,
ball.
but it's going to be a jump ball. Good call.
Yeah, it's really good defense, obviously over the top. They got Freitag a really good look at the basket. 2 block shots. The second one kind of came at the same time, so they're calling it a held ball. It'll stay with the Comets, okay, on the alternate possession. Rockets very fortunate on that possession to not give up points.
Nice drop pass inside. Dahl can't get it to go. Buwalda on the board.
Yeah, really good cut. Really good action under out of bounds. Got Brianna Dahl, a shot right at the rim, just rolled out.
Brianna Baird.
Yeah, interesting here to see how aggressive Grieger will be after getting that offensive foul called. Again, 2 starters, again, Maddie DeVries and Maya Moldenhauser. Again, on the bench, who do they get points from besides Jory Buwalda? Katzma has a 3 here in the second half. Buwalda has it, triple team, good pass underneath.
Grieger will take it. Just rims off. Buwalda on the board.
And they're going to call the foul on the defender backing in. Again, she has the right to go up and get the basketball over top of the defender as long as she doesn't push. I love it when people call for over and back. There's no such call as the hands over the top. It's a push, a hold, and again, that area above is anybody's ball game. So again, uses her height well there, gets the foul called. That's the first on Dirtschi.
5 team fouls on both sides here in the second half. 25-23, Randolph by 2, 8:40 remaining.
So Maddie DeVries back in. She'll get Lauren Grieger. Again, pass inside to Jory Buwalda, triple team. They help down ball side, kicks it out to her sister.
Presley, top of the key. Feed inside to Jory. Pump fake, picks up her dribble, up, and she is fouled.
Good step through move there, set it up with the pump fake, and the jab left, came back, put it on the ground once. He's going to get 2 free throws out of this. 6 team fouls, second one on Brianna Dahl.
First one is no good. Boy, very uncharacteristic of Jory today on the free throw line.
2 for 4, again, came in the game shooting over 60%, 62 to be exact. She gets the second one to go down.
26-23. Only 5 points in the second half for Albany, Coach.
And there's the dribble penetration Coach Flanagan was talking about.
3, no good. Coach, how many times you say it, the most dangerous rebounder off a 3 is the shooter?
Yeah, no question. That time, Abby Hollis able to get to the ball. The freshman, has made 8 threes on the year, doesn't shoot a ton of them, shooting good percentage at 42%.
Pass ahead, Buwalda.
Again,
She'll bring it back out.
Yeah, good recovery that time by Dirtschi. to make her pull up and have to face all 5 Albany defenders.
Presley Bawalda between the circles. Under 8 minutes. 3-point shot.
There's
Got
the magic.
it!
3rd game in a row.
Presley Bawalda for 3.
Again, we talk about it's not the numbers she makes, it's when she makes them. And again, 3 straight games when they really needed a basket, she's come through. The senior stretches it to a 6-point lead.
Answer, nope. Ball loose, still loose. DeVries picked it up.
Yeah, 2nd time in a row there. Abby Hollis gets a good look and almost comes up with the rebound. Timeout, Rockets. Coach Kaufman wants to talk it over, get a couple subs here. 7:24 left, 29-23 Randolph.
Hey, tonight's game is sponsored by Walbeck Group. Walbeck's mission is to help people reach their destination, whether that's the public through the construction of their infrastructure projects, their partners through mutual respect and collaboration, or their team members through a challenging work environment that rewards them with trust, fairness, and an opportunity to continue to grow. Visit www.walbeckgroup.com or follow them on social media. (29-23), 7:24 to go.
Let's see here. I think Albany's hoping that, again, playing the deeper bench, trying to wear down the Rockets, again, will pay off here. Let's see what Coach Kaufman has coming out of the timeout. You know, he's able to get Lauren Grieger back in. She replaces Brianne Beard. And again, a little cross screen, a little differently, post to post this time. Maddie DeVries has got it on the left block now.
DeVries up top, Presley Bawalda.
Katzma, good job putting it on the ground.
Outlet pass, short on the shot.
Good job getting the offensive
Good
rebound.
offensive
The
board.
shooter right
Yep,
there.
same thing.
As you
Bawalda.
talked about. Again, next foul on the Comets will put the Rockets in the 1-1. High-low pass there by by Jory Bawalda. Gets Maddie DeVries a good look. She's fouled. She'll go to the line to shoot 2. 3rd foul on Brianna Dahl. Again, good high-low action there. This time Jory Bawalda to Maddie DeVries. DeVries gets the first one to go down. Again, shooting 56%. 1 for 3 today.
It's a 7-point lead for the Rockets. Now, still 7. Rebound, Albany.
Boy,
Albany's got to get something going offensively here, Coach.
Yeah, Dahl did
It's
a good
just slipping
job.
away.
She jumped with Jory Bawalda right there and took the rebound away from her. Let's see, they're going to spread it again, you know, not having free tag in. Spread it, try to get downhill and get a kick. Good shot fake there, again, especially with the 2 bigs in right now.
There's a 3.
Randolph.
No good. It's a good look.
Yeah.
Durchie on the rebound from the elbow. Got it!
Durchie with her 4th basket. She's up to 9, first basket of the second half.
6:07 and counting. 30-25 Randolph.
You know, the Coach Dasher over there wanting to pinch Jory Bawalda in from the wing person. Right now it's Lauren Grieger on that side.
Grieger on the drive, back to Bawalda.
And again, you heard Coach Flanagan at halftime talk about, can the Rockets get the ball going side to side a little bit more to make the defense work and not just sit on the wing where it's easier to shrink the floor. Good
Katzma on the pass. Shot no good. Rebound, Comets.
Maybe Katzma's 3rd, team 6th. So now both teams will be shooting on any foul. Yeah, Brianna Dahl just does such a good job of securing the rebound with 2 hands.
Kettle Moraine leads Oak Creek 46-20. Lasers on a 10-0 run. Lily Rangard has 20 points to lead the Lasers. KM going to state, Coach.
Yeah, a senior leading them, right?
Yep.
We talked about it, those big 3. The only one that's a senior amongst her, Grahowski, and Torres. Great to see Lily having a great game and a big moment.
I guarantee you, Michelle Rangard still holding their breath waiting for it to happen. Foul on Grieger.
Yeah, they did a good job. Again, the help came up. Good pass down low to Avery Briggs. Again, Briggs not able to get the shot to go, but foul on Grieger. First, second, both teams have 7. Briggs gets the free throw to go down. Again, great sign there for the Comets. Briggs only shooting 36%. So a couple subs in. Brianna Baird back in, as well as with 4 fouls. Maya Moldenhauser back in with 5:12 left. Second free throw, no good. Moldenhauser gets the rebound, 30-26. Again, they just keep rotating different people. They've taken Brianna Dahl off Presley Buwalda right there.
Skip past Baird in the corner. Moldenhauer.
Good pass
Nice
by
pass.
Moldenhauer.
And
again,
foul.
And to get it from the high-low spot, it's harder. Again, you can pinch from the top, but that person that's pinching has to come in off the wing. So again, credit Maya Moldenhauer right there to get the high-low pass inside. Jory Buwalda and our second player, obviously, very important player for the Comets, Brianna Dahl with her 4th as Jory Buwalda knocks the first free throw down. So again, you have Maya Moldenhauer from the Rockets with 4:54, and now Brianna Dahl with her 4th.
Second
Buwalda
one no
can't
good,
get it
1
to
for
go.
2. 31-26. Baseline drive, nice pass by Durchie, stolen by Presley Buwalda, and we're going to have a traveling call. I think he went traveling double dribble, either one.
Yeah, I think that's where her concern was. She knew she couldn't maybe put it down again. You know, Coach Dasher leaving Brianna Dahl with 4 fouls on the court. Senior has probably been in this position, the trust the coach has.
Well, with 4.5 minutes, I mean, you got to put the cards all on the table now.
Yeah, and that same action that Dahl got that layup about 3 minutes ago off the under out of bounds. They had it there, but again, on-ball pressure that time by Abby Katzma. Again, able to get to deflection to prevent the layup.
4:42 remaining, 31-26. Entry pass, Durchie in the lane, nice move. Boy, real nice drop step and spin on that move, coach, by Durchie and the basket, 31-28.
We get a timeout here. I think we're going to see a timeout called by Albany. Coach Dasher, I think, changed defenses here. Maybe give them a different look as they cut it to a 1-possession game.
Well, there's a look inside both huddles. Hey friends, there are over 20 studies that support the benefits of low-fat chocolate milk as a recovery beverage. Low-fat chocolate milk contains the right 3-to-1 mix of carbs and protein scientifically shown to help refuel and restore muscles. Pro athletes have been relying on chocolate milk for years because they have seen the benefits in their own performance and recommend drinking milk to others. Learn more at gonna-needmilk.com. Brought to you by the dairy farmers of Wisconsin. Coach, if you're Coach Coffin, what are you telling the girls here in the huddle?
Well, I think the patience of breaking the press. Like, let's not try to, it's a situation here. We don't need a home run that can turn a transition basket in and swing that momentum again. So, again, they've done a good job of getting some different looks into Jory Buwalda. They're in the bonus. We'll see here as Albany maybe have a little bit of the run and jump ready to go right now. Presley Buwalda taking the ball out. She can run the baseline. Instead of throwing it long, they bring Jory Buwalda back to the ball. But again, we saw this earlier. They're just going to stay man and dare Jory to bring it up, which bringing it up wasn't the issue the last time. It was the pass after that. But the Rockets handle it. Let's see what Coach Kaufman talked to them about offensively. Really spreading the floor, a little bit in a 4 corners look. Katzma, though, in the lane, loses the handle. We're going to have a jump ball, and it'll go over to the Comets on the turnover.
One possession game, Coach, 31-28. Both of these teams, bridesmaids last year and trying to get to the big dance this year. And, you feel bad for whoever loses. I mean, it's been a very well-played game, and, somebody's going to go home of 1 game short for the 2nd year in a row.
Yeah, I mean, defense on both sides has been really good. Again, 3 timeouts for Randolph left with a little over 4 minutes. 1 left for Albany right here. But again, that timeout helped them get the turnover.
Both teams in the single bonus right now.
Now you expect here, your best players need to get a touch, and I think each possession, obviously, for the Comets, you want the action going through Brianna Dahl and Dirtshee and obviously Zerflu. But again, on the other end, Jory Buwalda's got to touch it. Presley's going to get it.
Right.
But again, I see somebody from the Rockets maybe having a chance.
Drop pass. Nice job by Kotzma.
Good. Yeah.
She's been so aggressive today, Coach.
And did a good job. Got the deflection, stayed with the ball. The Albany player trying to get it back in her hands. Comets going to go offense, defense here. Dahl with 4 fouls. Again, going full court man. This time taking away that release person in Jory Buwalda. They'll get it back this time to Presley, and she'll get them into their action. Again, Dirtshee does a good job. She's starting everybody on the floor.
She is very good.
She has. Again, Coach couldn't say enough good things about the sophomore.
I can see why. She's a great player.
Not flashy in any sense, but understands it.
Very sound.
Good footwork inside, fills up the score sheet.
Presley Buwalda to Kotzma. Nice feed. Jory for 2.
It got changed sides. It got the help side out of there. Again, Dahl back to the table. They don't want to lose that ability to have her be off the floor for too long.
3:07 to go. 33-28 Randolph. 3-point shot. No good. Ball loose. Still loose. Coach, I think if you're Albany here, the last thing you want to do is panic.
Yeah, and I think getting Dahl back in the game. And again, you're talking right now, they've only made 2 threes. Dahl has 1, Dirtshee has 1. Again, how did you get those 3s? Deep penetration. You're in the bonus, so again, a lot of time, 3 minutes left here.
Rocket ball.
Kotzma gets it and gets it back to Presley Buwalda. Again, the senior getting them in their offense. Nobody, Coach Kaufman, wants to have the ball in her hands more than her. Again, taking their time. Again, they're going to reverse it, see if they can really try to spread the floor. Jory Buwalda at the high post. Again, Breanne Beard, huge shot right here. Can't get the 3 to go.
Rebound, Comets. Nice pass. Good fake, and we're going to have a foul on Buwalda. She can afford that foul, though.
Yeah, but I don't, again, she swung hard. I just disagree that it's a push. She's blocking, going out of bounds.
Yeah.
I'm not saying there wasn't a foul there, but again, that's the baseline officials' call in my estimation. But again, they've done a great job the whole game. Jory with her 3rd. And again, it's worth it right there, like you talked about, partner. Again, Emily Dahlman unable to put it in, shooting 59%.
Final score, Kettle Moraine 57, Oak Creek 28. KM, you have punched your ticket to the state tournament. Congratulations, Coach Hansen and the Lasers.
Yeah, been so good all year. Grown from those couple of hiccups.
Second free throw, no good. Rebound, Grieger. Got her boxed in, got it out.
Yeah, she's lucky. She didn't pivot back on that reversal, but again, it stays at a 5-point game. Again, here, free throws will be really key down the stretch. They're going to call
Dirtshee on the foul.
There on the ride, kind of riding Presley Buwalda. So again, Dirtshee's 2nd, 9th team, so we're still in the 1-and-1 for Presley Buwalda.
Final score, Pewaukee 72, Pius 54. Congratulations, Pirates. You're going to state.
Boy.
Coach Reuter and the Pirates. Watch those Terrian girls. Free throw, good.
Presley Buwalda knocking it down again. Just we love the that senior freshman group with Pewaukee. Sarah Newcomer, Megan again.
Megan Zielsdorf, the dirt rat, as Ed Rowie calls her.
Presley Buwalda gets both.
And then Anna and Amy Terry. Don't forget Leah Chudzik as well. 35-28 is your score. Rockets starting to sense maybe it's going to happen. They lead by 7 with 2:13 to go. Oh, man.
Again, a lot of times still. Don't have to panic. You got to get a good shot here.
Hey, folks, today is Sectional Saturday on W7, and we crown a champion who's moving on to the state tournament. On April 1st, W7 will be crowning a champion for the 22-23 school year. That champion will be the school that wins our annual homeschool contest. Each year, we apply all funds raised through donations, services, and sponsorships to the donor school of choice. We then add all the funds up, and the school with the most becomes our home school for the next year. The winner gets more of their home and away games live streamed than anyone else that we do. This contest is for all W7 covered sports. golf, volleyball, basketball, and softball. Visit productionsw7.com/homeschool to learn more.
Again, out of the timeout, Rockets pick up full court. Again, good job right there on the drive. That's going to be Jory Bawalda's 4th. Putting it on the floor right there. Alana Durchie, she'll get 2. 2:02 left, and again, best case right there for Albany, scoring with the clock off.
Stopped, absolutely.
They'll probably get Brianna Dahl out here, offense, defense, but
well, you got to hit those free throws.
That's 3 in a row between Emily Dahlman missing the last 2, and Elena Durchie missing this one.
Final score, Appleton East 57, Neenah 36. Congratulations, Coach LaChapelle and the Patriots. You're going to state.
Again, free throw good here. We've got a 6-point game. Again, pass long. This time, though, Jory Bawalda has nobody in front of her.
Got it.
Scores it on the pass from her sister. And again, the last 3 or 4 times they've brought Jory back to the ball. Great job of switching that up by the Rockets and Coach Kaufman to get the pass down the floor to stretch it to an 8-point game with 1:46 left.
Hey friends, has the thought crossed your mind about selling your house in this hot market? Do you want that make me move number? Currently, every property the Hupke team is listing has received a large amount of showings, multiple offers, and few contingencies. Real estate publications in the Midwest are stating house sale prices are up 20%, and it's estimated there are around 20 buyers for every 1 property. Reach out to the Hupke team if you're interested in finding out your make me move number.
Hey, I have a house with 2 indoor baskets.
Oh my gosh, that's right.
So again, my kids need to finish the school year. It's always good to hear that when there's a possible move in your future. So, man, my partner talking me up there. He better come help pack boxes for Lee, though.
See, I like to buy at the top of the bubble, then just ride it all the way down. 37-29, 1:46 to go.
Last time out by the Comets there. Again, pull-up jumper short. Rebound, Presley Bawalda. They'll foul her to stretch the game out here.
Randolph trying to hold on, 37-29. Coach, 11 points in the second half for Albany.
Yeah, again, and Randolph able to get Jory Bawalda some different looks, obviously helped herself with a couple offensive rebound putbacks and the sprint long on the last one. You just feel like you can throw it out the window right now for Presley Bawalda. 53% on the year, nobody more that Coach Kaufman wants, and she's 4 for 4 here in the last 2.5 minutes.
11-point lead, or 10-point lead, beg your pardon, 39-29. Biggest lead of the day for Randolph. 1:30 remaining.
And again, they've had to fight through adversity, foul trouble. Again.
3-point shot, no good. Presley Bawalda on the rebound. Or I'm sorry, Abby Kosma on the rebound to Presley Bawalda.
Yeah, and right now.
Steal, but Presley gets it back. And we're going to have a foul.
Well, really good timeout there.
Timeout.
Coach Kaufman calls it because they were at about 8 on the 10-second call. And again, in high school basketball here, that clock resets. And so they'll take the ball here out on the side. 1:13 left, 39-29 Rockets. This one will be I guess they're going to call this the full. So the Rockets still have 1 left. Again, as we mentioned, the Comets out of timeouts.
Believe it or not, I've made it through. Oh, nice.
Did I look that hungry sitting over here? Thank you, guys.
Is that Tegan? I think it is.
That's super special right there.
Tegan Mullaney.
Not only scores the ball at such a high rate, hand sandwiches out.
That's our buddy Tegan Mullaney from McFarland coming over bringing us a sandwich. Can't wait to see the next 2 years for that kid, Coach. The sky's the limit for Tegan.
Unbelievable sophomore campaign. Again, Rockets able to get it in. Continue to foul Presley Bawalda. This time it's on Alana Durchie, her third. Again, we're still in the double bonus.
Hey, you got to take a quick moment and thank Paul Ackley, athletic director at McFarland, for having us. We've gotten VIP treatment here, Coach.
No question. Here, I mean, you know, Gary got here earlier than I did. I was here at 11:15, and everything was ready to go. He's been great for both schools, making announcements.
Yeah.
Again, providing this atmosphere on such short notice. This game originally supposed to be at Central Wisconsin Christian. Felt like the crowd would overgrow that. Another great thing for girls basketball. And again, coming through in the stretch. So thank you for that.
And he's such a passionate AD, just loves the kids, loves all the games. He's a football coach as well, but just loves all the sports, especially the girls' sports. So appreciate it, Coach Ackley. 3-point shot off the mark, no good. Rebound, Moldenauer, as we're under a minute to go.
And again, Presley Bowalda, 6 for 6 now, as she knocked those two down to stretch it to 41-29.
There will be a post-game award ceremony, and we're going to stick around and do some interviews and just hang out for a while. We're not going to be in any hurry to get out of here, so we'll keep the live stream going. We'll do some post-game interviews. We'll talk to the kids. We'll get to see them cut the nets down, all of that stuff. So you'll want to stick around for that. I don't know if they're cutting the nets down. I would assume they are, but sometimes they don't. Sometimes they put the baskets up right away just for a safety reason. I guess we'll see if they let them cut them down or not.
I will say this, in the same level in Illinois in the game we were at last Monday night at their super sectional, which is the same as sectional final here, they handed them a brand new net. And I don't know if, again, is that a COVID that we have too many people touching the scissors?
For heaven's
or did they
sake.
forget the scissors? But you hope they get that opportunity. You can see Coach Dasher here. Again, we want to talk about the seniors as he subs here to get some kids a chance here. The seniors on the Albany team, number 1, Emily Dahlman. Obviously, number 5, Brianna Dahl. His do everything senior. Number 10, Peyton Walcoats. Again, such a good year. Again, the strength again after those first 6 games. Senior Sierra Grebner will get her first opportunity in the game, as well as senior number 30, Kylie Zerflu. Again, a tremendous, tremendous year. We're talking about a team that started 2-4, found their niche, 21 games in a row to get to this point. Number 1 seed in the tournament, again to the sectional finals. Again, can't say enough. Co-champions of the River East Conference.
Look at Coach Dasher. Not letting down for 1 second, coaching these kids up. We love coaches like that. Coach Dasher, you're first class, buddy.
Yeah, again, those seniors that played a ton, to give them the recognition. This Albany crowd has been unbelievable. We've got the student section on the left, the parents and adults on the right, constantly egging their teams for more. Coach Kaufman on the other side. We have some subs as well. So freshman Tessa Sadowski is in for the first time, as well as senior Jaden Moldenhauer. Again, also Lauren Drews in the game, as well as number 14, Leah Vandergallen. We'll get you caught up here with the Comets. On the floor, Gracie Freitag, number 3. She gets it in tight. Can't get it to go. Number 32 in the game for the first time. We don't have on the score sheet, I apologize. Number 23, as we mentioned, Sierra Grebner. Emily Dahlman will get her recognition, as well as Sierra Grebner, as they both come out. Number 22, Avery Briggs, back in. She'll be back. A lot of good basketball in the next few years. Well, a lot of years, again, if Coach Dasher's there. Again, lost last year in this round to Blackhawk. As we had Coach Flanagan on at halftime. But again, great move inside there by number 20, Maya Johnson, the sophomore.
12 seconds. Congratulations, Randolph Lady Rockets. You are 2022 sectional champions, and going to the rush are the Randolph Rockets. 43-31, Randolph wins it.
And a great close, right? The Comets get the basket to cut it to 31-28. And again, free throw shooting down the stretch. you know, again, they stretched it out to that 5-point lead with that long pass from Presley Bawalda to her sister Jory, and then again, free throws from the line. So congratulations to the Randolph Rockets as they head to the Division V state tournament semifinal for an opponent, again, playing in this spot to be named later.
Got a dude right in front of my camera. Dude, move. Hey, quick break. We'll be back. Net cutting, interviews, all that fun stuff coming up. Don't go anywhere. You're watching W7 Live presented
Jolly Good Soda. We put the pop in Wisconsin.
We'll go to Gary on the floor here as he will film the Rockets getting their sectional final plaque. As the student body comes to join them in the jumping ceremony, we'll just let the activity take place of me talking any further.
Hey, more to come on W7, including net cutting ceremony and player interviews. Stick around. There's still a lot of emotion on the court. We'll be back with postgame. You're watching Sectional Saturday on W7. Well, we had quite the runner on there. We thought they were going to cut the nets down on our end, but Albany's down here, so they're going to cut it on the other end. So we do have a couple cameras set up down there. Coach, I mean, final thoughts on this one. One thing that I've heard over and over again, and I firmly believe it, is great teams aren't always great, but they're great when they have to be.
Yeah, defensively in the second half, and it's not that they were bad in the first half, giving up 18 points, but again, Randolph locked in. You know what? I never felt like their body language changed in the second half. We talked about the lull they went through, the 11 minutes with only 2 points. And again, they were able to keep, Jory Buwalda on the floor in the second half. And obviously the best player from either team stays on the floor. But again, the senior leadership of Presley Buwalda, again, on the defensive side, did such a good job on Brianna Dahl. And again, they got contributions off the bench. It's not a deep bench, but Lauren Grieger came in. Obviously, Brianna Bear, they didn't score, but again, deflections we talked about. I think those first 3 or 4 possessions, how many different deflections they got. And again, you could tell Albany never really got in an offensive rhythm in the second half.
Well, you just feel so good for the Randolph seniors, Jaden Moldenauer, Presley Buwalda, and
Abby Katzma.
You really feel good for those kids. They've worked so hard to get here, and now to be able to enjoy that. It's a testament to Coach Kaufman, his staff, the players, the athletic director Vince Propson, and the Randolph community. I mean, this is a great day to be a Randolph Rocket.
Yeah, and Coach Kaufman has said since day one, since back in November when we talked before that Marshall game, of that support has grown them to this level. And again, it's so good, I think, for us. We've seen them, it feels like almost on a daily basis here over the last 2 weeks.
Right.
How much, Abby Katzman's teammates wanted her to knock down a 3, and she gets that huge one, from the inside-out action from Jory Buwalda. And again, to be able to open that up just a little bit to make Jory Buwalda, somebody like right now cutting the net down, Riley Alvin, again, misses the season, is right there. She was in tears. She didn't spend a minute on the floor this whole season. We know she'll come back better than ever. Obviously, one of the top volleyball players in the state. They've put so much into this. And again, to get to that same level, our heart breaks for Albany, because they got to this exact same stage last year and have to go home again. But Randolph, again, is having that target on them. They've embraced it. You know what? They won today, and it wasn't probably how they predicted it would be, but that's going to make them better. They won a slugfest that was ugly with adversity and people in foul trouble in the first half, a scoring drought of 11 minutes with only 2 points, and they found a way. And you know what? For the third game in a row, for somebody who's only now made 8 3-pointers on the season, Presley Buwalda knocks it 3 down. That one and Abby Katzma's 3s. Again, those 2 shots alone opened it up a little bit more, for Jory Buwalda, who again had 9 early, and then again has 10 in the second half to finish with 19.
And yeah, you feel for Albany, but let's not lose sight of the fact that this is a team that won 24 games in a row this year. This is there are a lot of teams who switch places with Albany in a heartbeat right now. So it's tough. You get this close, but a lot of teams don't ever get this close.
No, regional champions, sectional finalists, again, conference champions. And again, I think that how many teams can talk about having a long winning streak your senior year, especially, those, again, I think it'll help them. Those kids have left their legacy. You talk about the seniors and Peyton Walcoats and obviously Brianna Dahl and Kaylee Zerflu. But again, now those sophomores going to step in, especially we saw, Peyton, we did say Peyton, but, somebody like Alana Dirtshe's going to have that kind of burn in her heart as we see Coach Kaufman, rightfully so, the last one going up there to cut the last piece of net, gets himself one, then gets that whole net there, and he will thank that whole group right there. Job well done.
43-31, your final, as the Rockets bring the nets down. And we're going to take a quick break and come back. We may or may not do a couple quick interviews and then get out of here. It's hard for the season to end.
Yeah, no, I'm with you. I love seeing, it's the great thing. Sports teaches so many lessons. And you want that environment. You know, gosh, you look at this environment for girls basketball right now. And, again, great to have that, both communities. You know, Randolph will head down and be at the Rush Center. We'll see, you know, with the seeding meeting tomorrow night. Not guaranteed to be the one
well,
seed.
You'd
but
think that they're the one.
But you would think it's still being undefeated and the number one ranked team. So, again, that'll dictate what time they play. If they are the one seed, they'll play the 9:05 a.m. game on Friday morning. But either way, they're going to be playing Friday in the Rush Center, and you know what? W7 will be right there with them.
You bet we will. We'll be there all day Thursday, all day Friday, all day Saturday. They'll have to kick us out of there before we leave. So we'll be 3 solid days at the Rush. And my partner here maybe have an opportunity to do some color commentary for the WIAA for the state tournament. Now, you know, don't get all big time on me now.
No, I understand. I'm still cutting my teeth, and everyone. I mean, you and I both had goosebumps before this game.
Yeah.
The atmosphere, the chance of, you know, one team getting that, you know, an opportunity to advance and go, you know, possibly play for a gold ball. It was fantastic. I'm glad they moved it. You know, I talked about that when you had gone out to film them getting the plaque of, you know, they moved it, and again, just for a little bigger, and they filled it.
Yeah, they did.
So, again, I hope we have that same support across all 5 levels when we're down there. But I can't thank you enough for allowing me to do it. And, again, let me keep coming back and even making mistakes. But I've enjoyed it because you watch the joy again and why I got into this game in the first place.
Well, we appreciate it. I know our viewers have really, really loved having you, and I know it's on to bigger things coming this year. Certainly stay in touch. I mean, we're friends now, so you know, like I tell all the girls, your W7 family, that means anything we can ever do to help you, help your family, love your wife, love your kids, and anything we can ever do to help you guys, you know, don't ever hesitate to reach out. And certainly, if you ever want to know about Wisconsin high school kids in your next gig, you know who to call.
Absolutely, absolutely.
We'll take a quick break, come back, give you final words, and get you out of here. You've been watching Sectional Saturday on W7 Live.
It's her dream. Whether she comes from the city or from the country. It's been her dream to guide her high school team to a state championship. She's seen those who had came before her, watching while they took the court, dreaming of making that shot, that pass, that block, and joining her teammates and coaches when together they hoisted the gold ball. The work she has put in, the sacrifices she has made, the hundreds of hours alone in the gym, in a driveway, in a barn, nothing matches the feeling, nothing matches the pride of knowing you are forever part of something special, something tangible, something people can see, touch, and say. I remember her when she played. Tonight, hearts swell. Hearts are broken, dreams continue, dreams restart, and sadly, some dreams end. And for her, watch and see as her dream is played out live in front of those in person and those around the state, around the country, even around the world. It's WIAA Girls Basketball Playoffs, and it's on W7 right now.
Jolly Good Soda. We put the pop in Wisconsin.
I paid my dues, time after time. I've done my sentence, but committed no crime. And bad mistakes, I've made a few. I've had my share of sand kicked in my face, but I've come through. We are the champions, my friends, and we'll keep on fighting till the end. We are the champions. We are the champions. No time for losers, 'cause we are the champions of the world. I've taken my bows and my curtain calls. You brought me fame and fortune and everything that goes with it. I thank you all, but it's been no bed of roses, no pleasure cruise. I consider it a challenge for the whole human race, and I ain't gonna lose. We are the champions, my friends, and we'll keep on fighting till the end. We are the champions. We are the champions. No time for losers, 'cause we are the champions. We are the champions, my friends, and we'll keep on fighting till the end. We are the champions. We are the champions. No time for losers, 'cause we are the champions.
W7, we are back live with head coach Chad Kaufman of the Randolph Rockets. Coach, first and foremost, congratulations, sectional champs, going on to state. What are you feeling right now?
I'm just feel joy for the girls. I know how much work they've put in. It's been 21 years since a team from Randolph, a girls team, has made it to state. They've put in the effort. I think what I'm the most proud of is the fact, played at Mishcot last year, played a better basketball team last year. They were hungry. We called a timeout with 10 seconds to go in that game last year and just said, you know what? We're going to work our tails off and we're going to get back to this moment. And they did it. And we came through this time. And we battled a lot of adversity tonight. We just stayed true to who we were, and we hang our hat on the defensive end. And holding a good team like that to 31 points was just a great effort on our part. I couldn't be happier for the Randolph community and for the girls I get a chance to work with every day because they're phenomenal.
Coach, I talked to Coach Sipis right after the game, and one thing that sticks with me is great teams aren't always great, but they're great when they have to be. You guys went through about an 11-minute drought between the end of the first half and the second half, and things were not going your way, but the team rallied. Presley hit a big three. Kotzma was all over the floor today. Everybody chipped in. It was a total team effort.
It was. They maintained their composure. And you know what? And that goes to the non-conference schedule that we played, because we were tested in a lot of games against a lot of good teams. And they maintained their composure. We knew what we had to do. We wanted to get inside touches. Albany did an absolutely phenomenal job of trying to negate Jory's touches in the post, fronting her, backside help. We weren't patient a lot in the first half. And, second half, we just got it down to her, got some inside out looks and everything. And we were big from the free throw line late, which also helped. But just credit to Albany, great group, Coach Deschler, great guy. I can tell he's done a great job with the program through the years.
Yeah.
But extremely happy for our girls.
So off to state, you guys go. You'll play Friday. Is it Friday morning? Is that right?
Friday morning, we're going to find out at 11 o'clock tomorrow. I have to go to a Zoom call with WIA with the other coaches and ADs. So we'll find out what seed we are then.
I'm going to just say I would expect to be the number 1 seed, but, you never know, I suppose.
You never know. I would think with what we have done so far and being number 1 for a while and being undefeated at this point,
is a pretty big thing.
I would expect the 1 seed, but we'll go into that and meeting and see what happens.
And I think, one thing that a lot of people overlook is the whole undefeated thing and how much of a target you guys had on your back all year long. I mean, everybody came in wanting to play their absolute best game. I mean, you got everybody's best look all year.
Yeah, they've embraced it. And like Coach Sip has said, he brought that bullseye target and talked to the girls that first Monday of playoffs, and they've done a phenomenal job with that. They just playing it one possession at a time, one team at a time. They're in it for one another, and they're hungry. It's great to get a trip to Green Bay, and we're happy about it. We're going to enjoy it tonight. I guarantee we're not done. We're going up there hungry.
Right, and that's one thing Coach Garceau said last year or 2 years ago when they won. He said, we're not happy with going to the state tournament. Hey, we're happy to go, but there's more to do. We're not going to go.
There is no way. I think I took that from Coach Alvarez a long time ago when they went to the Rose Bowl. One of the first times he said, we're not just going out there to compete. We're going out there to play and win it. And we're going to play a great opponent, whoever it is in the state semifinals. We'll get our prep work in. We're going to be ready to go. And I'm sure they're looking forward to hitting that court on Friday morning at the Roch Center.
I am sure, and I'm looking forward to watching them do that. Chad Kaufman, our postgame, we're going to talk to a couple players and get you out of here. Don't go anywhere. Extended postgame on W7 with the sectional champs, the Randolph Rockets. We'll be right back. Back live with Presley Bawalda. Presley, I said it to Coach Kaufman, I said it to Coach Sippis, great teams don't always play great, but they play great when they have to, and you guys certainly did that. You had a big 3 in the second half to kind of help spark get through a long drought that you guys had. Thoughts on, first of all, how you feeling?
Amazing. This is something I've dreamed about since 3rd grade, and I mean, every moment in the gym and every moment in the weight room is paid off, obviously, now.
One thing that Coach Kaufman said is, hey, we're not happy just to go to state. I mean, we want to go win state. Is that fair to say?
Oh yeah, that's the goal. Obviously, taking it one game at a time. So the first game and then the last game that I'll be playing with my team. I'm very excited for it.
Had a lot of students here today. A lot of the community came. What's that mean to you guys?
It means a lot because, being a small school, it's hard, because you never have as many people as the bigger schools, and we play a lot of bigger schools. And so getting everybody here, especially it being an hour drive for us,
right,
it is very important.
Well, I wish you and the girls all the luck in the world. Why don't you get me Jaden Moldenauer for me?
All right,
nice job,
good.
Presley.
Thank you.
That's Presley Bawalda. Now we'll talk to Jaden Moldenauer if we can get her lined up here. Okay. Where's Kotzman? Come here, Abs. Okay, Abby, you're next.
Oh, gosh. Laugh at me.
Oh, Jaden. There you go. There you go. Jaden Moldenauer joining us live. Jaden, I know you didn't get a lot of minutes, but first of all, how you feeling?
Amazing. This is what we've dreamt up since the 3rd grade, and we finally got it here.
One thing that's so important, I think, that needs to be recognized is it's not just the kids on the floor all the time. It takes everybody.
Yeah.
Your job is to make those starters work their tails off at practice every day and get better every day. And if you don't make them do that, they don't do that, and they don't win this game. So, I mean, there's a lot of things that go into teams being successful. What are you most proud of with this group?
Our teamwork, we had to really pull through this year. We knew that was lacking last year, and we finally pulled through, and we're here. So
as a
insane.
senior, what's it mean to the three of you?
Everything. This is what we've talked about. Everything.
I talked to Coach, and he said, we're not happy just to go to state. I mean, we want to win state. Is that fair to say?
Yeah, we're determined. We're ready.
You guys, persevered. I mean, it was not an easy game today. Albany gave you everything they had, and you guys came out on top. What are you going to do tonight?
Well, we got a regional final back at home for the boys, and we're going to go out to eat tonight
Nice.
and celebrate.
Nice.
Yeah.
Well, please do so, and congratulations. Look forward to seeing you up in Green Bay on Thursday.
Awesome.
Give me Abby Kotzma.
Perfect.
That's Jaden Moldenauer. Here comes Katzma Can Do. Okay. So, yeah. So, Abby, before we talk here, I want you to watch this. I think the wild card for this game is Abby Kotzma.
Maya Moldenauer with it. Abby Kotzma, good for 3.
One final question for you, Abby, and the rest of the Randolph Rockets. Everything W7 does, we do.
For the girls.
Absolutely.
Well, it was Kotzma Can Do with a big three-pointer. It felt good to see that thing go down.
Oh, yeah. Needed to.
One of the things I really admire about you, Abby, is you're not a kid that, hey, if the shot's not there, I just, I guess there's nothing else I can do. You were all over the floor today. I mean, you made so many deflections, so many steals. Where does that attitude, that work ethic come from?
Well, I just think before every game, if I am doing poorly in a different spot on the floor, I got to step up on a defense and work hard on every other aspect of the game.
What are you most proud of this team?
How together we play, and I've heard from a lot of people we play with together, so it's the coolest thing to know that we're going to state.
What's that feel like? I mean, you're going to Green Bay to play in the Rush Center, and in an arena that holds 10,000 fans. What's it going to be like stepping on the floor that first time?
It's going to be awesome. A little nerve-wracking though. Going to be a little scared.
Do you care who you play?
No, not at all.
You guys will be one of 4 teams in Division 5, headed the only undefeated team, 29-0, is that right? 28 or 29-0. I don't have the number in front of me.
I think 29.
I think it is 29. So a chance to win 30 and 31 and bring home a gold ball. What would that be like to do that?
The coolest thing ever. Our dream has just been to get to state, but to win it and get the gold ball would be even cooler.
Well, you guys are 2 steps away from doing just that. Abby Kotzma, our special guest. Who am I missing here? Get me Grieger. Get her over here real quick.
Okay.
We'll be right back.
Okay. Thank you.
Tell her to bring the bling with her. Lauren Greer joining us. Lauren, first of all, I'm over here. Don't worry about over there. First of all, how's it feel?
Amazing. Feels really good.
What's it like after last year getting that close and just getting over the top this year? I mean, what was it like the last few minutes seeing that clock kind of count down?
It was a great feeling, actually. I know we didn't get there last year. We lost. And I think this year we just had a lot more connections, and we went out and won it.
What's it mean to you guys, to this community, to go playing, for the gold ball up at Green Bay?
Amazing. I think everyone back home is so proud.
Will they close the town down, do you think, and everybody goes to Green Bay?
I don't know. I guess we'll see.
What are you most proud of this team?
Probably is we have one goal, and it's to win state, and I think we're all just focused on that. And I think we all work very well together, and I think we're getting the job done. I
agree. Congratulations to you. I want to start seeing some threes in that state game, right? Make sure you start practicing with no perspective, like no wall behind you, because they're going to have that wide open area when you shoot. So nice job. Congratulations. Get me a jewelry, and then I think I'm going to get out of here.
All right. Sounds good. Thank you.
Lauren Grieger. Coming next is Jory Bawalda. We'll probably get a couple more here. How you feeling, kiddo?
I'm
feeling great.
You know, I talked to Coach Kaufman, and I've talked to a couple of the girls, and I said, you know, really great teams don't always play great, but they do when they have to. And you guys had some struggles in this one in that second half, some scoring struggles. But, you know, when the chips were down and when they needed you, you guys came through. What's it like to just know you got teammates that you can count on like that?
Well, that's what I love about this team. Any girl can step up on any given night, and we just play together and give each other the ball when when we know someone's hot. It's like, okay, feed them the ball. And someone's doing good on D, we go and hype them up. It's just, I love that about this team.
Now, I was a little worried today, and I'm going to tell our viewers here that, you know, I was at practice yesterday, and I was standing beside Jory when she was shooting free throws and just draining one after the other. And she said it was good luck. And then today, you know, not as much. Maybe I was bad luck. I hope I wasn't bad luck for you yesterday coming into today. What's going to be like going to the Rush Center? I mean, going and stepping on that floor for the first time in front of an arena of 10,000 people.
You know, I'm not it's a first time for everyone on this team, so it's gonna be a new experience for all of us. But I think it'll be a good one, and we're gonna make some great memories there.
Does it make it even more sweet after last year? Does this make it even better?
A lot, yeah.
What were the emotions like as you saw the clock count down, and you knew it was real and it happened?
Yeah, when we saw a time where like, okay, we're up by this much, you know, it's our game. We were all so emotional, but it's just those memories that we're making that really makes it great.
Absolutely. Well, I'm going to let you go celebrate with your teammates. I'll see you up in Green Bay this week. I'll be up there all weekend, so you're not getting rid of me that easy.
All right.
Jory Bawalda, our special guest. Thank you, Jory.
Thank you.
And why don't you get me Ms. Boldenauer there, Maya.
All right.
Maya Moldenauer, how you feeling?
I feel really great. After we kind of knew when the subs were getting put in, we all just knew that we did it. And we haven't been able to do that for a long time, and it just is a great feeling. I didn't know what this feeling was going to be like because we've never done it before,
right.
And it's a really good feeling.
You know, you guys, there's a foul trouble tonight, and the game was called pretty tightly. Was that frustrating to you guys? It seemed like there was some frustration there over that.
It was frustrating, but we just knew that we had to stay calm no matter what. Otherwise, we would get ourselves more in trouble. So, yeah, of course, I had 4 fouls within, the beginning of the second half.
Yeah.
And that was frustrating to me. But, you know, I just wanted to cheer on everyone else. You know, even if I'm on the bench that don't mean anything, I can cheer on everyone else and wish them the best of luck.
What do you enjoy most about this team?
I just love how we're so close together and we can trust one another. And before we start every game, we go, I love you so much. It's just we're so close together. I don't know if any other team can say how close they are as much as we are.
What's it going to be like Friday morning, 11 o'clock, well, let's say 10:53, and you're getting ready to run out onto that floor for the first time. What's that going to be like?
See, I've never done it before, so I think it's going to be.
Will you be nervous?
I think I'm going to be excited, but nervous a little bit.
Yeah.
You always have some butterflies before you start playing.
Yeah.
But, I think we're going to be just fine.
Did it help you guys to struggle today, maybe some, and not just kind of coast through it and win?
Yes. We definitely were in a dogfight with Albany, and we knew that was going to happen today. Definitely having a closer game will get us ready for what's next.
Well, I think it absolutely will. Congratulations to you and to your teammates. Go celebrate, enjoy it, but get back to work, and we'll see you up in Green Bay on Friday.
Right.
Get me Cookie DeVries over here.
All right. Thank you.
Thank you, Maya.
Yep.
Cookie DeVries joining us. So, Maddie, tough game today. I mean, this was not just a walk in the park for you guys.
It really wasn't. But we worked together, and we knew it was going to be a tough fight from the start. So we were we just got to do what we do best.
Tell me, what do you like most about this team?
I like how we're all so close. No other team I've ever been on has been this close with each other.
What's it going to be? What's it feel like to be able to go back home and know you're representing Randolph in the state tournament?
It's going to feel awesome. You're going to look back and when you're older and you're going to be like, wow, we made it.
It's a great feeling, isn't it? Yeah. Enjoy it. Will you do me a favor and make sure, do this, and tell everybody else this too. On Friday, take a minute and look around. Find your parents in the stands. Look around and just enjoy that minute, because you know what? It's this fast, and only this percent of people get to experience it. So regardless of what happens, promise me you'll take 10 seconds, take a deep breath, look around, find your parents in the stands, and just know that this is a moment you'll never forget.
All right.
And one more promise you got to make me, and you know what this is, right? What is it? What is it?
Do you want more cookies?
I want more cookies. She said if they won the state, she's going to get me cookies. So I'll be up there on Friday. I'll be looking for you.
All right.
All right. Nice job, Maddie. Good job. Cookie DeVries. One more. Brianna Bear is going to come over. She's not going to throw me any fastballs, I hope.
No, not today. All right.
Somebody put on the comments tonight, Brianna brings the boom with those passes. I mean, what? Where does that come from? Is that a softball thing or what?
Yeah. Well, last year when we had some two boys commentate the game, they would always say, "Brand brings the boom."
I think that's who it was. Let me see. You probably know these guys. Let's see. We had a lot of people on today. A lot of people. There it is. Andrew Latch, is that right?
That's my uncle.
Okay. Well, he definitely got it right. This was not just an easy game. I mean, this was a real tough game. Does it help you guys to play in a game like that?
Yeah, we much rather play in games like this than play teams that we like the competition.
Yeah. What are you most proud of this team?
Our chemistry. I mean, we've come a long way since the start of the season to just playing for each other and playing for one another and not being selfish and being selfless.
What's it feel like to know that you're going to represent Randolph at the state tournaments? I mean, what's that feeling?
It's just so exciting, and just to show everyone what Randolph basketball truly is, and just how we play and how well we are as individuals.
Well, you're not getting rid of me that easy. I'm going to be up there Friday, all day Thursday, Friday, Saturday, so I'll be looking for you guys. And I told Mattis, I'll tell you the same thing. Do me a favor and just take 10 seconds when you're up there on Friday. Take a deep breath, look around, find your parents in the stands, and just know that this is a moment you'll never forget because it goes that fast and only that percentage of people get to experience it. So will you do that for me?
Absolutely.
All right. Give me Coach Moldenauer. I got to talk to him a little bit here. Brad Moldenauer on. Coach, first of all, I want to just thank you for your support of W7 and help to kind of, make all this stuff happen for us to be able to, get to know these kids and spend time with them. So I want to thank you for your advocacy for us. It really means a lot.
You're welcome. I appreciate everything that you guys did. The girls have been treated like rock stars the last few weeks here, making memories. They're never going to forget it. That's for sure.
I saw you and Maya and Jaden have a big embrace right after. I mean, what was that feeling with the clock kind of ticked down?
A lot of years of these girls, myself, my wife, Mr. Dick Grieger, coached these girls, and when they got to about 6th grade, you just realize that, hey, we got a group of 3 classes in a row here that are really, really good. And it just started being, talked about, hey, these girls are going to be something. And just thinking about all those years of going to the gym, putting the time in, and coming to this moment where we're here to win that. We talk about it, but actually it happening, it's hard to put words into it right now for me. But it's just tears, everything. It just
kind of hits you at once, doesn't it?
Yes, it does.
At halftime, what went on at halftime with you guys? I mean, were you surprised at where you guys were at the half? Did that surprise you at all?
Defensively, we were really happy that they only had 18. It was a big surprise that we had 15. I think we came out with the pressure that they had on us. We got a little bit of foul trouble also early. I think the biggest thing was we told them is we just got to calm down, slow down, move the ball a bit, stay away from the quick shots that we were having. And I thought we would break them down, and it did, but it was still difficult. They were very difficult, but our defense even got better in the second half. So,
as you saw that clock kind of wind down in the last minute or so, I mean, at what point did it hit you like this thing's over? We're going.
When they subbed. Otherwise, I don't till we see that. I guess I didn't feel really. You never know. You never know. So, but this group, I mean, I would have never thought it was going to be a 40. You know, we always say we want to hold every team under 40, and we have a good chance to win. Well, tonight was one of those nights that we really needed to keep it down about that area to win. So defensively, I'm very proud because we even told them we got to win games that are ugly sometimes, and you don't know when that's going to be. We could not shoot it as well as we'd like tonight because of the great defense from Albany. But they got it done. They got it done.
I think your mom was checking in from Myrtle Beach.
Oh, yeah, sure.
Rubbing it in. She's at Myrtle Beach while we're up here in Wisconsin.
Exactly. Yeah, no kidding. I got 2 brothers and live in Charleston, too, so I got a lot of family down there, and they're
You're
enjoying
the crazy one, right?
Yeah, I'm the crazy one. I am.
Coach, do me a favor and tell the girls, you know, I've kind of told a couple of them, but, you know, when you get up there, I mean, take 10 seconds before you run on the floor, look around, find your parents in the stands, and just enjoy that moment because there are so many teams and so many kids that would give just anything to be in the position you guys are in. And it's not luck that you're there. You're there because you deserve to be there because you worked for it. But you're representing a lot of small schools, a lot of small communities that I know are going to be behind you guys, know that we're behind you guys, and wish you guys all the best.
I appreciate it, Gary. I will let them know. Definitely take in the moment for sure.
Yes. You have been watching W7 Live. We're going to let Coach go. Thank you, Coach. Appreciate it.
Thank you very much.
And we're going to wrap up and get out of here finally. So Randolph wins the Sectional Division 5 going on to the state tournament. And let me just thank you all for joining us today and really all season long. We've had just an unbelievably great season. It's been so much fun. I want to thank Jolly Good Soda. I want to thank the Walbeck Group. I want to thank the Hupke team. And I want to thank JVB Financial Advisor for all their support of W7. And we're going to do some coverage at the state tournament. There's a couple more games going on right now. Still Green Bay, Notre Dame, and Germantown, and Green Bay, Notre Dame, and Beaver Dam, and Germantown, De Pere. Those are going on W7 right now. So let me end with this. We'll see you in November as we begin the 2022-23 girls basketball season. For myself, for Ed Rowie, for Connor Du Bois, for Sarah Nassif, for Jonathan Sippis, for Ed Swab, I know I'm forgetting somebody, for Ron Gavinsky, thank you for your support of W7, and we appreciate all of your support. Again, everything we do, it's always for the girls. Enjoy the rest of your weekend.